Hi, everybody. How are we all doing? So I stream 3 days a week. The break from Saturday to Tuesday always feels so long. I mean, it's only 3 days, but or two days without streams. You know what I mean? But by the time I'm like back, you know, whether it's working my job or doing other, hobbies, playing some Pokemon TCG, working with my son, etc. By the time I'm back, I'm like, where am I? Like, where in the game are we? I remember where we are. We just beat Watson. Had some absolutely wild drama we'll talk about in a second. But overall, still running with Sandy the Feraligatr. We got a small upgrade, but we whiffed in the most devastating way on a absolutely massive upgrade. Well, we'll get to that in a second. Just wanted to chat a bit, say hello. How is everybody? Glad I was in my email just now. What was the email, Levy? Like, do the notifications get sent? Do you got a bell on me or something? Dark Umbreon says, what is the Kaizo IronMON challenge? It is a Pokemon randomizer challenge where you run just a single Pokemon alongside HM friends. A few times in the early game, each route, you can change your Pokemon into a new one, but once you get later in the game, you just don't, I have a level 47 Feraligatr, I'm not going to go and catch a level 20 Wigglytuff, try and swap out. So you basically try and maximize as much as you can with limited resources. There's also a lot of additional rules that make the game harder for you. Things like you're not allowed to heal in between fights in a gym. You're limited to which held items you can use. Your opposing gym leaders have more Pokemon. All opposing trainers have Pokemon of much higher levels. In the Emerald version of the hack, they have plus 60% levels. So, a little more than half what their normal levels are. The very end of the challenge, when we fight Mr. Steven Stone, he has 6 level 100s. So, it is definitely a tough challenge. It can get tougher. It can get dumber. There's other variants. But I think Kaizo's that sweet spot of, like, insanely unfair, but you still have a chance, Our water type, we had this talk last stream. Our water type's generally just great for Kaizo. They've done so well for us. I think so. I think water might be one of the best types for a couple of different reasons. So one, of course, water Pokemon only have 2 weaknesses, electric and grass, which means that if you have good coverage into special defense, you cover both of your strongest weaknesses. Feraligatr actually, as you guys can see, has crazy special defense. Defense is not quite as good, but so that's part of it. Any Pokemon with 2 weaknesses, period, is obviously very good. On top of that, special is the best alignment in this game. There's no physical special split, so all water moves are special. If you have a special aligned water Pokemon, which some of our winning runs do, some of them don't, you get stab into the better of the 2 attacking types. But yeah, and it's interesting too. Water also has access, like plain water has access to a lot of high BST Pokemon in general, so I do think that skews it a little bit. I don't know if there's a way to, like, if I just want to look at all Pokemon. Another very good type, of course, is normal. Big Blissies. Only weak to fighting, and you get to nullify Ghost. And there's a ton of really good stab normal moves. Obviously, very nutty. And also, colorless. I'm playing too much TCG. Normal type has access to 2 of the 540 BST attackers, Blissey and Snorlax, which is the highest stat total that you can have that's allowable by this challenge. Meanwhile, the other 2 are both water. You have Melodic, who is pure water. I don't know why. Melodic is pure water. And you also have Kingdra, There's an argument that Kingdra's typing might even be even more optimal because your only weakness is Dragon. Kingdra's probably the best Pokemon, period. If just on paper, right? Kingdra's crazy. Being only weak to Dragon limits what can hit you by a lot. Also, both Water and Dragon are both special typing. Even though there aren't too many crazy Dragon moves, there's just another plus. Plus, again, 540 BST. We are one shade lower than that. We have 530, I believe, with our Feraligatr. For those of you guys like who are brand new to Kaizo IronMON and stopping in here watching me, it's going to be confusing. It's going to be crazy. We're in the middle of a run that's going decently well, but is not favored to win at all, I would say, at this point in time. But we're on the ride. We're having fun with it. Hello, Mr. Zombie. How you doing, JD? Dragon is not physical. No. Not in this game, anyway. The way you remember which ones are special, all Eevee evolutions plus Dragon. Sandy Cheeks returns. I am so bad pre-split. Yeah, I mean, it's just been burned into my brain because I've been stuck in Gen 3 world for like half a year more. But, yeah. Got my partner in a Pokemon Go. We've been going on walks lately in the nice weather. That sounds just lovely, JD. That's awesome. I used to be so into Go. I'm like borderline, like I'm like whatever casual Go is, I'm like one step below that now. It's not out of disrespect for Go. Renee still plays all the time. She just had a shiny something over this weekend. He was catching something. Nickit, maybe? I can't remember what it was. Sometimes, if it's like a big Go event or something, I'll fire up my phone and play. It's not even that I dislike it. There's just so much. It's overwhelming for me. So it's like, if there's an event, I'll pick it up, tap a few Mon, try and get shinies. But I do love using something like Go as like an excuse to go up and get out. It's like a fun little side activity. I have a lot of good memories for it. The community days, etc. Yeah, a lot of people point to like 2016 Go as such a big moment. Everybody was out and running. My highlight is actually when Community Day was new. There were so many big, like, beautiful Community Day events where everybody got together. They were like handing out cookies and stuff. Like, it was just like purely the community was all getting together. Lots of players of different age groups. I had a lot of fun with it. Letting the focus be going out, walking a bit further as an excuse to do a raid is really enjoyable. That's a big thing for me. It's one of the biggest things that I struggle with as far as like trying to get in shape, stay healthy. I have such a hard time just exercising for the exercise. It has to be fun. It's like my weakness. Like if I'm playing a sport, that's fun. If I'm playing DDR, you know, there's a score. That's fun. The closest I can get is like if I'm running on the treadmill and I can watch a show or listen to a podcast, that's acceptable. It's not like fun, but you know what I mean? And also, if I'm going for a walk or like going for a hike in a really beautiful place, that's also peak. The problem is like day to day, right? If I want to be exercising, elevating my heart rate, you know, 4 or 5 days a week, I can't just like go to a beautiful place every day. You know, there's like small parks and stuff, but you know, it's something I wish I had more access to. It's not even bad. You know, I also hate driving to stuff. It's not like it's a deal breaker, but I gotta like drive 30 minutes to get to the best gym or get to a basketball game or get to a place I want to hike. It's like that means it's going to take me an hour just to leave and come back. I value my time so much. Do you know what I can do in an hour? I could play 2 games of the Pokemon trading card game. That's probably not the best example, actually. Watch almost 3 episodes of an anime I'm watching. Or 1 to 2 episodes of prime American television. Or I could be streaming for an hour. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. Have we been live for an hour? Of course not. Have we been live for half an hour? No, also of course not. 16 minutes. I think we're going to go ahead and fire up the run while we're here, but I'm always happy to talk with you all. Got to get coordinated and treadmill walk while playing TCG. That sounds like a nightmare to me. The other problem, too, is having a phone is so bad for, like, my neck. The thought of walking, like, on the treadmill with my head down sounds terrible. Even if my hand's up, that doesn't sound great. Certainly wouldn't run with it. The only video games I've ever played on the treadmill are visual novels. That's, like, the closest I can get. I can put a Joy-Con in each hand. I did some visual novels or the occasional Ace Attorney. Even then, you sacrifice, in my opinion, some of the enjoyability because a lot of visual novels, the music is like a major element. And obviously, if you're hearing the whir of the, of the treadmill, you're going to miss out a little bit. But yeah, that's about as close as I've ever gotten to like playing a game. What anime am I watching right now? I am rewatching. It's been a long time. Monster, if you're familiar with that work. It's hard. Is it a spoiler to talk about the main premise of Monster? Like, I think it's sort of a like, you get to the crux of it really quickly. But I mean, it is sort of like the main thing. I almost think if for some reason, if you like crime thrillers and you have not heard what Monster is about, maybe watch Monster and you won't miss out. You know what I mean? But rewatching the 2019 and 2024 Cypher raps. I'm glad you enjoy them, NJ Violin. It's funny because I feel like all the best verses I've done were not in the ciphers themselves. I don't know why. It's like when there's so much pressure on delivering for the cipher, I just kept like writing and rewriting and not getting something I'm proud of. Then as soon as the cipher's done, I write something nasty. I did it with the Indigo cipher. I thought I have a nasty Indigo cipher verse. And then I also did it on a song called Rotom Wash that I did with GE and Beatdown. But you asked where those were filmed. One of them, the 2024 Cypher, was filmed in Houston, and it was the hottest day of my life. It was one of those feels like 110 days. It was so hot. I was so dehydrated. I was miserable. I was also just adjusting to like a new medication, which gave me a little more trouble in the heat. Oh my God, I wanted to die. If it wasn't for being in the company of a lot of friends and a lot of fun, at one point, another part of the group was filming. Well, okay, this was a two-part thing. Another part of the group was filming their section on the boat, and they could only get a limited amount of people on the boat. And there's like 20 of us or something. So they rented a bus. So they would cart us from location to location on a bus. It's not like I'm driving my car around. So they'd bring the whole pack, and we'd film at multiple spots per day. Oh my God, and the dojo that I filmed in was so hot, no air conditioning. I was dying. But so they're filming the boat segment, and they're going to grab lunch, and they pull up like, I don't know, like 100 In-N-Out burgers or something. And I'm like, God damn it, I'm a vegetarian. Like, I don't want to be that guy. Excuse me. I don't eat meat. I didn't want to be that guy. I mean, what am I going to do? In-N-Out has, like, no good vegetarian options. And their fries are very bad, in my opinion. And I'm not just going to, like, drink a smoothie. Well, it didn't matter. No one asked for my order. They just came with the food. So, I didn't eat. I'm starving. They're filming the boat section, and I'm, like, an extra. At first, they're just goofing around, throwing the football and stuff. But I'm, like, hungry. I'm tired. And then I realize if I walk, like 10 minutes away from set, I can go inside a restaurant that's off the water. It's like this like Mexican fusion place, and it was so good. Had the best like avocado tacos I've had in my entire life. I just slipped out. Like I let some people know where I'm going, but I just slipped out, ate my tacos, rehydrated, Sat in the air-conditioned space. It was like one of the most divine meals I've ever had. I think sometimes, you know, if you're ever in like a really uncomfortable situation, that like first meal you have feels so good, or like a meal after a marathon or something. Just remember it really fondly. Also, so that was 2024. Was in Houston. 2019, we filmed off of TwitchCon. So it was San Diego that year. They did some stuff in like San Diego pre-TwitchCon. Oh, they're about to do a remaster? What, for Monster? Moo Cow? I'm not even aware. I was just in the mood for, like, watching something serious. Oh my god, I just Googled Moo Cow. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to Google Monster Remaster. Very similarly titled, but completely different. Oh wow, yeah. Monster Volume 1 Blu-ray includes sub and English dub, releases August 25th. Huh. Yeah, I'm not even watching it remastered. I think there's something about the OG graininess that actually reads well for me. It's also just like what it looked like when I watched it. When I was a teen, I suppose. I don't think I watched it when it was like new, but I've watched it around, I don't know, I would say like 2008. Yeah. So it was a couple years old. I have not seen Psycho Pass. No, All Hail Shadow. Any good? You remember the last piece of meat you ate before fully embracing the vegetarian diet? I don't. Not specifically. You know, it was one of those things. It wasn't like I was just like, goodbye, meat. I've had my last. It was like just this gradual thing. We had been eating more and more plant-based meals, and I just felt like it was making my life a lot better. Digestion was a lot better. You know, apparently we're still not playing yet. We'll do a little bit more just chatting. Just had more energy. It was just like encouraging me to eat healthy foods. And it was New Year's. It had just gone from 2017 to 2018. And I was just like, oh, what the heck? Let's try like going vegetarian. Let's see how it goes. You know, like and I just haven't really had a reason to go back. I'm not like the most ethical vegetarian in the sense of like I know, I'm aware that animals are treated very inhumanely for, you know, meat processing, or even, you know, some of the byproducts that I eat. You know, I eat eggs, I eat honey. Those are probably, you know, I'm not a vegan. So it is more nutritional standpoint for me. Like it encourages me to eat healthier food. But it's also been so long that I'm not like, you know, like deeply pursuing, you know, meat or whatever. I'd say what I miss the most is probably fish. But as far as like the last meal, it was probably something mid, like a Taco Bell Crunchwrap, which I don't even miss that much because I still get Taco Bell. I mean, we literally did on stream. Taco Bell, you just swap the meat for beans. They offer it very readily, and I don't even, you know, it's the same crappy food, right? A self-report for the vegan police. I don't think I couldn't do vegan. I think it's too challenging. I've told myself, like, this sounds kind of crazy. I feel like I could eat meat if I'm the one that processes the animal. It would make me feel a little more comfortable, but also not, because like I don't have the time for that. I told myself, I'm like, I'll have meat if like I'm the one that catches the fish, you know, process it, skins it, you know, like if I'm the one that takes the life, then yeah, sure, I'll go for it. I'll also like, I'll keep it 100. It's not like it's like a, you know, a holy sacred thing for me personally. Once or twice, you know, my son didn't finish his chicken nuggets or something, and I had one out of curiosity. It was just like, okay, yeah, that's a chicken nugget, you know. But I'm not, like, ordering meat. My brother drove me nuts. He's, we've had a contentious relationship. I'd say it's more positive now than it was in the past, but he is like very pretentious. He declared himself vegan for about a year, but then he would go into the city and when he was visiting and he was like, where's the best steakhouse? I want to have a steak. I'm like, I think like I'm like, if you're going vegan, I assume it's for like the ethics of it versus just purely the health of it, you know, or like, like what? You can't be vegan and want a steak. It reminds me of that, the scene from Scott Pilgrim, like you guys are saying. Chicken isn't vegan? Or whatever. But then he started changing it to what he called pegan, which is like a pescatarian vegan. And I'm like, if you're already comfortable eating fish, why are you staying within the realm of vegan? Like, don't even be in the realm. Just say, hey, I want to eat more plant-based foods. I think that's like probably the most well-rounded and reasonable answer for a lot of people. It's like, I think just realizing that you can have a dinner that doesn't have a animal processed protein is like, well, it was eye-opening for me. I grew up in the meat and potatoes Midwest, right? So for me, just starting to explore plant-based meals for the first time. Sometimes it was with protein, you know, your classic like tempeh and tofu and third one I can't think of, seitan. You know, like those are fine. They also do make the plant substitute ones like you guys are talking about. Oh my god, you guys are making me think of that. There's that scene in The Last Airbender where guy's offering Aang fish and he's like, oh, actually, I'm a vegetarian. Fish ain't meat. Doing great, Maniac. Long time no see. Weren't you here briefly for the last stream? Or maybe I swear I saw you when I was rewatching a VOD within the last week or so. Long time no see since like over the whole course of a stream though. I fell asleep quick. Either way, yeah, how's it going? I knew a guy at a previous job who refused to eat any vegetable. Oh, I got some friends like that. And I'm like, dude, like, how are you planning on living a long time? Or, you know, you here for a short amount of time? The human body is surprisingly resilient, unfortunately. Apparently, like, pure hatred can just really keep you going. My grandpa is over 90 years old. And I swear to God, he doesn't consume a single nutritious thing. I'm like, how are you still going, my dude? Like, modern medicine truly will just keep us going. I think we're in for a really uncomfortable reality when, like, a lot of people are still alive after 90. I mean, that was the thing. My dad and I had this conversation recently. I swear to God, we're so far from Pokemon. We're in, like, life. It happens sometimes. My dad was like, wow, my dad's 90 years old now. Isn't that amazing? How many people do you think even make it that far? And I looked it up, and it's like way less uncommon than it used to be. It's something like, if you make it to adulthood, it's like 15% or something in the United States. It was like a lot higher number than I was realizing. You know, my issue is I actually like the taste of meat. Not like a necessity, but it's hard for me not to enjoy it and want it more. Yeah, I can't take that away from you, you know? I think that was the thing, too. And also, Splice, thank you so much for the sub. Also, Volcanic, I think I totally missed your resub for a whole half of a year. Thank you so much. How's it going? So many younger people are dying nowadays. I mean, that's probably anecdotally. People are definitely living longer on average by far. We did just have a celebrity passing in their 30s, though. Rest in peace. I'm bad with names. Hayden Panettiere, is that how you pronounce it? A lot of people in the gaming community know her as like the voice of Kairi from Kingdom Hearts, or they know her from Heroes. Fun Heroes fact. This is a lot lighter, but I learned So I'm watching the Cubs. They're playing the White Sox. They've had some a really epic game yesterday. They have an MVP candidate. His name is Pete Crow Armstrong. I learned that both of Pete Crow Armstrong's parents are actors, and they were both also characters in the show Heroes. Just learned that yesterday. But yeah, she's in, obviously, oh, and she was huge in the new Scream work that they were doing. Yeah, I am very sad. I started rewatching Heroes, then like midway through the season, she passes away. Yeah, that's a bummer. Also, it's kind of ironic because you have the whole like save the cheerleader, save the world. It feels like our world is doomed. Maybe to, I don't know. Maybe that's not a good joke to make, but I've seen people make it. It's just sad. I mean, she's literally my age, too. So it's like, oh, dang. Like, I'm still here. I'm counting my days. I'm counting my blessings. I am very happy to be here. I am very happy that most of the major problems in my life I have worked towards and been able to solve and been able to escape. Like, I got maybe the smallest, tiniest vertical slice of what like mass fame feels like when I was like a peak large channel. People were trying to find out where I lived. People were finding me wherever I was publicly. Oh my god, if I was at a gaming convention, people just, piled up to find me. It was very uncomfortable and very stressful. It felt like there was a lot that you had to, deliver for, etc. It was tough on my mental health. And I think that you're like an actual star. I can't even really fathom. You got to be like you're not like living as a normal human being anymore, A lot of people would do that. Like, is it actually true? Let me see if it's actually true or not. I just remember hearing like about this story about how Michael Jordan would like pay people to set up a grocery store just for him so he could like go in and shop and be a normal human being. Is that true or is that just fake? Let me find that out. Michael Jackson, not Jordan. That's what it is. That would make much more sense. Michael Jackson made a lot more money and was a lot more famous. It sounds insane to say that someone's more famous than Michael Jordan. There we go. As you guys see, I'm not great with words. But yeah, and obviously, I mean, Hayden Panettiere is not at that level, but I do feel like you see it so much more with just like child celebrities dealing with all kinds of mental health, substance abuse issues, etc. It's just sad to see. So I count my blessings. I'm very happy to be at a spot where I've been able to get any kind of like mental health, psychiatric lifelines that I need, find my priorities, Fame is no longer, I think, like hanging over my head is like something that I feel like I need to attain. I've kind of made my peace with the fact that I'll never be as big as I once was. But yet I'm still happy and love doing what I love. Love my dog. What's up, big dog? He's big dog. Where are you going? What's up, big dog? Do I have stuff in your way? Nah, we're good. Oh, it's my cup. I'm looking at it like, oh, what's that big ring of plastic? Good boy. I missed last stream, but it's awesome. The run is still going. Anything noteworthy happen? Yeah, how about we play some Kaizo now? You guys good? We'll chat some more in a moment. Be sure to let Renee know they're going to have K-pop Demon Hunters plushies. Shh. It's not next week. It starts literally tomorrow. Actually, Lincoln can't hear me. She literally had to like quietly show me the pamphlet. Yeah, Wednesdays when they do the Aldi drops. And we are very aware about the Kingdom Hearts plushies. We're probably going to snag one for Lincoln. Speaking of Lincoln, okay, we'll chat for just one more second. Then I will play some Kaizo IronMON. I promise I'll answer your question about what just happened. Tomorrow's his first day of kindergarten. First day of big boy school. We did orientation today. DT Austin, thank you so much. Man, I hate ads. Me too. I hate that they are needed to fund my existence here. So I'm glad that you're able to block them and stop them when you can. I wish that there was more I could do to prevent like what they actually show in ads. The ad content is getting so much more like predatory and awful. It's all good, but yeah, we are aware. Renee showed me she was literally at Aldi today and had to like quietly show me the pamphlet. I've thought about buying those. I've seen them online. Linga's got 1 billion plushes, but it could be a good opportunity for us to snag something for like Christmas. Oh, also, I did get him his Cyndaquil plush, which I'm going to present to him tomorrow. That's been an ongoing thing for like the last couple weeks. He's talked about how badly he wants a Cyndaquil plush. I'm going to give him one. We're going to write a note like, good luck on your first day of school. I think it'll be fun. Did you know that you can go ad-free on this channel if you have Amazon Prime? You can use a Twitch Prime sub and go ad-free and unlock unique emotes in chat. Oh, thanks so much, Maniac. I didn't know that, but I really appreciate you looking into it for me. Yeah, but it's his first day of big boy school. He's done a couple of years of preschool and he's been crushing it. We've been very lucky where his preschool is literally in the building of like kindergarten, like it's a feeder program. I didn't have something like that growing up. I went to like a separate crusty building for my preschool before I started going to real school. I don't know how it was for you guys. Everybody's got a different situation. It's interesting because I would say like 5 of his 20 classmates we've seen before in preschool, like in previous classes, maybe like 8. But there's a bunch of other kids and parents from different situations. I'm curious to see how it goes. You know, I've really loved our core group of like adults and kids that I work with, but a lot of people are coming from all different kinds of paths of life. It'll be interesting seeing like, you know, what kind of people will Lincoln make friends with. I try and be a peaceful person. I like to make peace with anybody I meet, you know, but I think it's always a thing I get nervous of as I'm like, oh my God, like, please, Lincoln, don't, like, he can't control who he is and isn't friends with. But I'm like, if he's friends with, like, parents that are, like, horrible bigots or something, I'm like, that's going to make my life so hard. Like, don't. It's out of my control. I will say in the area that I live, it exists a lot less. I lived on the West Coast, you know, which is obviously leans a lot more heavily left. And I moved there from Illinois. And when it finally came time for us to decide to move back to Illinois, I'm sitting here thinking like, oh man, here we go. Back into the deep South. Like, my mind is just like kind of forgot that Illinois also leans pretty significantly left. I think that there's a good mix of people, but it's very rare that we get like, you know, like crazy, horrible, racist people. But it was funny. Like this goes back into the cycle I was telling you guys about how like when you're online, if you spend too much time online, it convinces you that like everyone around you is a monster and just like the world's a terrible, horrible place. But I found the more that I venture out and just like get into the real world. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are bad people and people that piss me off, you know, but there's way less than the people that I enjoy. So that's been good. Kid broke my nose at 4 years old. Oh my God, Austin. We were just talking about that with some other parents too. We're like, you know, whether or not our kids have broken bones yet or whether or not it's coming. I broke bones a lot. Do you guys break any bones growing up? Well, apparently Austin got their nose broke. You may have been confusing it with this evil mirror twin, Indiana. You know what's funny is I actually was born... Well, okay, I was technically born in Chicago. I lived the first 5 years of my life in Indiana. But like a good majority of my sentient life in school, etc., we had moved back over to Illinois. We didn't, you know, I don't remember exactly where we lived, but you know how there's the controversy about the Chicago Bears moving over to, like, you know, a second over the state border to go into Indiana, which I do think is, like, mildly lame, but it's also not that far away. That was kind of where we lived. It was, like, right over the border. But even then, it was definitely different. Call it reverse Chicago Bears. Split my chin and my head. Now I have a coin slot in my forehead. Oh, I got one too. Well, maybe not exactly. It's harder to see. There were some. I feel like the lighting is like smoothing my face out so much you really can't tell nearly as well. It's more obvious when I'm standing in front of a mirror. But yeah, I broke so many bones. I wasn't even that reckless of a kid. But I liked to goof around. I liked to climb trees. I liked to play football. You know, these things happen. Yeah, I felt like I broke a bone like every year from like age of like 10 to 16. And let me think. Last time I broke a bone was basketball. Oh my God. I got into a collision with my sister's boyfriend in midair. Not going up to block a shot. But it's one of those ones where like your hand's up at the ball and both bodies are kind of just like pushing each other in the force. We both hit the ground. I broke my arm and he like split his whole face open. But it was funny because at the end of the day, like he got some stitches, you know, and I had to get a cast, and we were both like wishing that we had the other person's injury at the end of it. Where it was like, I was like, dang, well, like he was like, man, this is going to ruin my, you know, my cosmetic face. And I was like, yeah, but I can't use my arm and I need this arm, you know? So we were joking with it. That was 2019 or so. So I've been good for a good 6 years. Did get surgery on my knee though, but it wasn't like, I guess it just wasn't a broken bone. I guess we're putting an asterisk on it. Hammond is closer than Arlington Heights. Yeah, pizza slice. Like at the end of the day, I think it's annoying, but I'm also not that emotionally invested, I suppose. Enough, like, I don't know. It's one of those things. They're not the Hammond Bears, you know, or whatever they end up doing. I still think it's dumb. And I think it's like obviously whatever super owner trying to push whatever their, you know, another state's taxpayers are going to pay for, whatever it may be. But you know what? I also don't have any skin in the game because I can neither afford to nor really want to go to Bears games in person. So doesn't really have a big impact for me. I don't like watching the NFL live. Call me a hater, but like it's such an X's and O's game. I prefer detailed camera angles showing me the action like up close and around. You lose the crowd atmosphere, obviously, but it's just not my go-to for like a sport in person. It's a really big field. You know, the size of a football field versus the size of a basketball court is pretty large. Thing to make fun of, but that's just how it goes. For sure. How you doing, Raymond? Okay. Now, for real. Oh yeah, DT Austin. I mean, that's just how it works, right? The metropolitan areas, like the amount of land versus the amount of people for like almost every state. It's clustered so heavily around, you know, major cities. Like how much of Illinois' population is just Chicago? Is it over half? That can't be right. 21%. That's a lot for like such a huge land mass. If you include the whole metropolitan area, though, like what we call Chicagoland, I don't know if I count as Chicagoland or not. I may be like right on the cusp of it. That's 75% of the state, right? So you're talking about like people, the land mass. Yeah, a lot of people live in a small area, and those people that live in that area live very differently than the people that live out in the rural areas, both in terms of like values, day-to-day needs, education, etc. It's basically like you're living in a different place. Speaking of different place, we are in a different place on our run. I can finally talk about this. This is Sandy, the Feraligator. We are 3 badges deep. We've had a few pretty decent scares. Someone asked, like, what happened last run. There was, in particular, who was it that hit us with a Mega Horn and we barely survived with 2 HP? That almost ended our run over the gym battle, and that was extremely stressful. It was a scissor. We were able to hold on. We've had some good luck, some bad luck. Our item luck has been insane. I've had to use a lot of heals, and I still am packing 2 full restores and a max potion. And still have 1 extra lum berry. I think I'm still holding... Oh, no, I'm holding a cherry berry. Do I have... I think I've got a couple of those. I think I'm okay holding this. Let me think about this. Usually, I don't like to use my berries against, like, during the big trainer grinds. But I will say one of the nutty... Oh, I just... Well, I'll show you. No, I have 3 chesto. You can have the chesto. I'll keep the cherry for later. For a rainy day. Craziest thing... One of the craziest things ever happened to me in Kaizo, though. Every time you beat a gym leader, you're offered a TM. And in the Kaizo IronMON challenge, you're only allowed to use the TMs that a gym leader gives you. You can't use the TMs that you pick up off the ground. Thank you so much for the support, Tom. And we got offered the best possible TM for a physical attacker and our current move pool. In a miracle, we were offered Earthquake. It's not the first time I've been offered this as a TM, but it's the first time in a very long time, in like half a year, that I've been offered a move this good as the gym leader TM. And in what is probably one of the lowest moments of my Kaizo career, brutal. Viazzi, how come you're still running Emerald after the Suicune win? Because we won so early. I wanted to play more in Emerald. I only got to see the back half of the game 1 time. Also, I wanted to see if we could do it without using a legendary Pokemon. So in round 2, we're removing that small clause that allows you 1 legendary Pokemon in your favorites, which is technically legal in Kaizo. I just wanted to give it another go. Also, just like being like brutally honest, besides the fact that that would seem mostly like what chat wanted. It takes a long time to set up a new game, and I already had the setup for Emerald, and I've barely been playing it. I did, what was it, 215 runs? So I wanted to give it another go. So yeah, this is technically our 3rd run, if you count the Suicune that went all the way. But our first run to beat Brawly. Not even our HM user. Respect the grind. I also just like it. If I'm being honest, this is something like a moral conundrum for me. I really like playing the Gen 3 games. I actually like the physical special split, if nothing else, because it's like something easy for me to remember. I like the move pool, the abilities, I like the way the games look. I like how quickly they run in turbo. I feel like they've got like a nice pace to them. And so I'm always scared to like leave this gen. I think eventually I will give other gens a try. But for now, I'm going to stick with Emerald a little bit more and see how I'm feeling on others. It's funny, too, because if you ask me, like, what gen do you resonate with most? Like, when it came out, when you were playing it, Gen 3 was at, like, the very bottom. It was when I was the least invested in this franchise. Maybe that's another reason I'm enjoying this, too, is it's allowing me to live in this world that I didn't spend nearly as much time in. Like, I love Gen 4, but I do think setting up, like, a dual-screen DS layout is a little uglier. I think those games run a little slower, too. I haven't tested to see how well they run on Turbo, but I'll give it a go. Anyways, we have finished up... we did be... Oh, so right after we got the horrific whiff on Earthquake... I said, okay, well, I want to see my level 47 level up move. And we were offered the bread and butter move that Suicune ran, Secret Power, which was, like, a little disappointing compared to Earthquake, but it still did give us a better move. This for Alligator is, like, Suicune Super Light. Not that good, actually, but, you know, enough to make it work. So we're going to go ahead and get back on the road. Make our way to Flannery. It is quite a long grind to get that far. I believe I battled just these 2 trainers. And that's where we left off. So we're going to go ahead and make our way to the left, battle a few more trainers. It's going to be a grindier day, a chiller day. But as always, I'm excited to see what new items we get. What new gimmicks await us. Here's one level 29. First use of secret power here, probably. Yeah, just boop. Great move. Great move. You get a good bonus effect basically wherever you are. 70 physical damage is great. Really, really good move. Venico! Thank you so much for the sub. How's it going? It's also a non-contact move, which is rare for physical moves. We're going to just be spamming this a lot. Just like Suicune. So it was a very good pickup. I think that we should not allow ourselves to be disappointed too much. Even though the Earthquake probably transforms this run into like a maybe we can go all the way kind of run. Honestly, yeah, Mach Punch is going to be fine. We have 20 levels on these guys. This is absolutely going to be one of these levels, or one of these areas where we're super over level and just going to be stomping. Makoto, thank you so much. HU. What do we think that stands for? What's up? Huh? How you? Maybe they got cut off? Ooh, yeah, ghosts can be sort of scary. We have coverage at least. I typoed. It's a hi there. That makes sense. The U key is next to the I key. I should have used more deductive reasoning there. And Jinx. Throw bang. Yep, weakness. Cool. We had our first ever viable run actually died pretty shortly into here. We got mogged by oh no, we go a little bit farther before we actually fight Maxie for the first time. Technically, I'm gonna go back and heal just in case. I think we're gonna be fine. Can't grab that item yet. My PP is great. Something that is always a confidence booster to say. But we're gonna heal anyways. You never know, I suppose. Even though I took 0 damage. What happened to Suicune? It went all the way. It won. It won so hard and so early that we felt we needed a second helping of the game to see if we could do it without a legendary. That is why we're in... Oh, yeah. What happened to Suicune? It says it right here. I need to start... I forgot I put that in there. Clearly, it is not enough to be answering people's questions. But yeah, that's what happened. We won. That's what happened. It's actually insane that we got 2 Kaizo wins so quickly. It feels kind of surreal. Strength is required. Oh yeah, we just literally run through here. We can't do anything here yet. Boop. And then more trainers on the other side. Got a double battle. We got to split up. These are double 29. She has a full restore. Should not be relevant. We're probably going to just be purely one-shotting. We're in like super crushing people part of the game. We only learn one more move naturally. We're going to keep our eyes out at 58. Our moveset is acceptable, but that Earthquake would have killed us. We need another tier 1 move, in my opinion. Since we know we can't learn Earthquake, which is brutal, I'd really like either a Sludge Bomb, Shadow Ball, Hyper... Well, no, we don't need Hyper Voice anymore. We got Secret Power. I would say Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, or Drill Peck. Those types of moves. Pretty important. Oh, we're coming up onto the healing house. Okay. Nice. I could technically skip this dude. We'll just run through it. If we win too early, banning the 6 soda pops? Maybe. I think if I win again, then I'd be ready to try something else. I'm fine running the moveset that they give us. We have not seen Regice before. We have so many levels on him. Let me see how a Mach Punch does. Spectacular Umbreon. That's fun. Okay, still knocks it out. I was just curious. If we could, like, glean more information. We can't really with this big level difference. It's like, if I did Mach Punch and didn't do enough damage, then maybe it has decent defense or something. Wow, everything was... Oh, see, like, there! Mach Punch does not... Like, again... I wouldn't... If Stantler was my level, I'm likely not throwing Mach Punch. Stantler survived a Mach Punch and Regice didn't. That tells you something. Kind of forgot he had the Super Potion, too. It didn't matter, but I also did forget. So funny. Thank you, Stantler, for proving my point for me. So yeah, now we have access to the healing house, which you're allowed to use. I've thought about what I want to do after Emerald Kaizo, ever so briefly. If I had to pick right now, probably, already, here's like, there's like 3 like super hidden trainers in the game. Here's number 2. This dude's just like up here training in the mountains. Had to pick, probably Heart Gold Soul Silver seems pretty popular for another run. It's pretty much tied between that and going straight into Super Kaizo. I wouldn't say distant third, but a third would be trying something different, like a Poke Rogue. I gotta really think about it past that. See how we're feeling. I'm also always trying to think about, like, can I make room for other types of content? I'm playing so much Pokemon TCG again. I'm going to my first tournament in 10 years this weekend. I thought about opening up a TCG Tuesday or something. Totally different style of content, you know, than these challenge runs. But I've thought about doing it. I'm not 100% sure. I've been nervous for a while because I feel like there's expectations I gotta live up to. Because I used to be, like, super cracked at the Pokemon TCG. And so I'm always scared of, like, making mistakes on stream and stuff. But I think I'm past that. I think I'm good enough where I could do, like, fun, silly things. We could have a good time together. Going to my first tournament in 8 years next month. Awesome, birdie. Yeah, they got these fun, like, Worlds celebration events. They're like Pokemon Worlds Junior. Well, they're completely junior. They're not like Worlds at all. They're just Worlds themed. If you win, you get like a Worlds deck box and like a winner Pikachu promo card, which I think could be fun to have. I used to do it all the time. I mean, literally, that's how I started my YouTube channel, was Pokemon TCG work. Big, crazy route, all kinds of nonsense stuff here. Lots of items. Lots of... I think I need to deposit my HM buddy. I'm trying to remember exactly how we battled these guys. Let me read the route again. This is my... Only my second time this far. Third time this far into the game, I guess. I gotta remind myself of, like, what we do. Let me skip these guys up here, I guess, to start. I could just battle, like, this kid here. 1 level 30. And he's hiding, he's hiding an item. Mr. Mime. Oh my god, oh geez, Glare sucks. Mr. Mime has got hella defense. Maybe defense and HP. That's actually, like, crazy. Good to know. So yeah, if I'm seeing this correctly, yeah, there's 1 item here. First item of the day is a Shell Bell. I guess the other item, technically, I can't reach yet. Let me read what they want me to do here. Well, first of all, actually, I'm not going to read what they want me to do here. I'm going back to heal. I got paralyzed. What the heck? Oh, wait. Was that Mr. Mime faster than me, too? No, it wasn't. I just didn't kill it with Secret Power. I have Poke problems on my iPad. That's how old I am. Hell yeah. Met me at a St. Louis Regionals in fall 2011. Let me think. Was that the year I won? I think that was the year after I won. I got, like, top 4 that year. I think I went undefeated through Swiss. I was having a nuts run, but then Top Cut... I can't remember her name. She was one of the, T.O.'s name was Rick Mitchell. It was Rick Mitchell's daughter, and she was playing a scissor deck. It was such a bad matchup for me. I just could not, like, hit into it for enough damage. But it was a really good run. Yeah, it would have been my Worlds year. Now that I have a son, I can finally use the father-son Pokemon card. Let me double check what they want me to do here with the... Double battle followed by single battle. If you decide to tackle that fight normally with your HM friend. Double battle itself is dangerous because, unlike most double battles in the game, both players in the double battle have 2 Mon. To handle that avoidable double battle, fight the nerd trainer first by talking to him from behind. Then deposit your HM friend and go back and fight the 2 battles. Okay. So we can go up here. I remember this now. Oh, the year after that, just before Noble Victories. I don't even remember what I would have played that year then. Huh. Oh, yeah, it would have been the year after Worlds. Probably not. Probably didn't have as good a run that year then. But I don't even know what I played. I don't think I brought Yanmega Magnezone to any regionals. I don't even know if I must have gone that year, right? Huh. Totally drawing a blank for me. I don't even know if I went that year. I mean, you remember it. Like, I must have gone. Did I play? Oh, Master. It's supposed to be exciting. Huh. I gotta think about that. Usually I have a memory of, like, all the tournaments I play in. By that next year, I was starting to shift a little bit off of Yanmega Magnezone. Ooh, dang. Oh, Volt Tackle's scary. My special defense is crazy, though. I did Rock Throw. Probably medium defense. Like, it's probably good defense, like... Yeah, it's probably just good defense. Right. I'm going to put medium because I do think I could probably still do decent damage into it with Sky Uppercut in the future. Unfortunately, I need to go back and heal, but okay. It's better to get this information now about who has good defense into me. The St. Louis Regionals thing is really bothering me. That was like, I did not play that full competitive season if it was the year after my Worlds. I kind of stopped after that and like really buckled down into finishing school. That's why I don't even remember going to the regional. And then like the year after that, we started doing casting instead. Yeah, it was kind of weird. Like I had a good Worlds year and then I just kind of didn't have time to play anymore. So I didn't even get to like follow it up with other crazy years. But I did do a St. Louis, like a States, I think. I had a good run with the Darkrai EX decks and stuff later that year. We want to avoid this double battle. We want to avoid lots of things. I think I can avoid them and still snag the item, though. Yeah, let's do that. Leftovers. Boo. No crazy items yet today. Unfortunately, I still want to go back and heal. I was the shy kid whose mom got me to say hi. Oh my gosh, all these years later. Isn't that funny? How, like, after all this time, the age gap kind of just, like, shrinks and dissolves. You know? When I'm, like, 20 and someone else is 10... You know, that gap is a lot smaller when I'm 35 and you're 25 or whatever it may be, right? Excuse me. I think that's everything here, right? Yeah, I'll come back for the other double battle. Random Ninja Boy. I love that they put the notes in here. It's just funny to note. These guys have no AI. So they're just going to pick totally random moves. So theoretically, they should just be worse. Oh, dang. Banana's like okay defense. I'm probably... Oh, okay. Well, I guess not that okay. Oh, okay. Well, let's run it back. I haven't missed yet. I'm worried that means I'm saving all my misses for when they really matter. I'm going to go nuts here 1 second. This will drive me crazy. Like, what won that regional this year? There's like a retro Pokemon thing that... Yeah, see, that's what's throwing me off. When I search 2011 regionals... Oh, wait. Is that states or regionals? It must be states. Oh! Yeah, I was right. Well, if we're talking about 2011 regionals, yeah, it's the one I was talking about. The Magnezone Scissor was who I lost to. Yeah, I got top 8, like I said. I see myself. Josh Wittenkiller, Sableye. This is the one I remember. I don't remember going to another one a year after this. I could look it up. I'm sure I could be wrong. 1 second, my computer's breaking. What's up, big guy? How you doing? How was gymnastics? Or Ninja Warrior? Really great? Oh, new kid in your class? How'd it go? Did you guys play well? Awesome. Yeah, here's what I see for 2011 St. Louis. And then I won the year before that. This is what I remember. Taylor was her name with the Magnezone deck. Magnezone Scissor, ironically. That's the Pokemon that's been giving us trouble. Maybe I need to search 2012. But I feel like by the time it was 2012, it wouldn't have been pre-Noble Victories, right? Maybe I was just... I don't know. Listen, what do I know? I'm like looking up. So like what would have been 2012 then? 2012 results. Again, this is ridiculous that I'm like looking this up. There's a, yeah, it's called the Pokemon TCG Archive. Regional Championship Spring, perhaps? Regional Championship Spring does not look like it has St. Louis. I'm like so deep. Like, this doesn't matter to anybody but me at this point. So was it fall regionals? It must have been fall regionals. Yeah, I'm just trying to see, like... Fall regionals is also not showing up for me. Am I dumb? Oh, was it one of those ones where it wasn't actually in St. Louis? Oh, I see a Missouri. Yeah, Missouri event. I see a lot of, like, people who played Yanmega Magnezone. And, like, yeah, that was my Worlds deck, so... You'd think that's perhaps what I would have taken. I just don't remember competing in this tournament. Maybe I didn't play. It's possible. Unlikely, but, yeah. I felt like after a couple of Battle Roads that year, in 2012, I kind of stopped playing and only played casually. Like, I know all these names. Zach Crackler, Colin Mall. Like, yeah, those are all people I played in the previous regionals. I just legit, like, looking at this, it doesn't look like a real event. I'm sorry to hear that, Bobobo. I hope that you're able to feel better. What did Yanmega Magnezone deck look like? It had Yanmega in it, and it had... Actually, I should be able to pull up an example for you. It might even have my Worlds deck, although my Worlds deck was a little experimental. Oh, they got my... Is that my list? Is this my list? It's very similar. This was I played it with the Kingdra. This isn't the... This might not be my exact list, but it's pretty damn close. Actually, yeah, this isn't my exact list. This is a... Wait, that's a really... Wait, this is just Kingdra. This is just Kingdra and Yanmega. I had Yanmega Magnezone Kingdra. Where the heck is Yanmega Magnezone in this? Am I stupid? Looking at the decks, and they're like naming it all kinds of weird stuff. Prime time? No one called it that. No one ever called this deck that. Okay, this might be my Worlds deck, actually. No one ever called this deck Prime Time, ever. Okay, maybe... Or if they did, then they were dumb. It was... I hated when people give decks, like, nicknames that aren't just nicknames, that are just, like, in like a combination of the Pokemon that are in it. Because I think it's dumb. Like, for example, there was various like SP decks with like Luxray and Garchomp, right? Some people call that Luxchomp. That's easy to remember. But then some insane people, they added Dialga to the list. And for some reason, people called a deck with Dialga, Luxray, and Garchomp, they called that Lady Gaga. I, to this day, don't know why they did that. I always thought it was insane. I didn't even, like, there was, like, Gardevoir lists a couple years before that used the attack Psychic Lock, and people started calling that deck Plox, like Plox. Yeah, you said it before. Yeah, exactly. Why are you guys calling these things? So yeah, this was my world's list, or if not extremely, no, this was actually my world's list. It even has the Sage's Training. The idea behind the deck is that Yanmega attacks for free if your hand size matches your opponent's. A lot of people would play like 4 copies of Judge, and 4 copies of Copycat. I played a very light line, but in general, the idea is you play your hand so that your hand size matches your opponent's. Then Yanmega can do a nice attack for free. While you're taking the quick, cheap, easy prizes for free with Yanmega, you can build up the much larger attacker, Magnezone, who can blow stuff up by throwing energy off the field away permanently into the Lost Zone. You can also further fuel him. Some people used a Pachirisu that launched energy back into your hand from the discard pile. I opted to use the, it's hiding here in the back there, the Jirachi was an additional way to do it. You had to flip coins for Jirachi. You got to flip 3 coins, whereas Pachirisu gave you a guaranteed 2. Pachirisu might have been from hand instead of discard. I need to think about that. I didn't use Pachirisu as much, though. I like the Jirachi. The Jirachi also had an added attack that it could use. The Kingdra allowed you to launch an extra damage counter each turn, which could help set up knockouts that you couldn't otherwise get with Yanmega. Magnezone also was an insanely busted card because it drew cards like crazy, could fill your hand up. So all those things combined, it was just like a nice, like, a deck that could dominate the early game, but have enough bombs to get you through the late game as well. And also had enough disruption between all of the reversals and the junk arms and the judges to kind of just put your opponent with, like, nothing. Yeah, Pachi was from hand. That's what I thought. Pachirisu is probably better if you're playing for consistency. But I don't know. I had some really sick wins with the Jirachi, so I regret nothing. I sent Jason Harry into another universe. I, like, de-evolved 2 of his Magnezones, both of which I had put 5 counters on with the Yanmega and Kingdra. And unlike the current format, which is totally messing me up, that I play in the current Pokemon TCG, there are very few ways, like, as you can see looking at my board, there's no healing cards. So if something has 5 counters on it, there's 5 counters on it, you know? But yeah, the value of de-evolving stuff with Jirachi is that, if you were evolved up through Rare Candy, your Magnezone gets turned into a Magnemite. Or your Typhlosion gets bumped up and turns into a Cyndaquil, or whatever. So all of a sudden you go from a, over 100 hit point creature to one with like 50 hit points. So you get knocked out immediately if you have a little bit of damage on you. Thanks for this little tour through Memory Lane. I still got to figure out what the heck happened in St. Louis Regionals 2011. I may have just gone and hung out with my friends. It's possible. Feels like I would have played, but I have no memory of it. Maybe it's like PTSD. Most people did not like the Sage's Training. I used it as an aggressive card to dig very deep into the deck. And then usually I would use that as extra space to get... Oh, a TM. We're not allowed to use these. I'm not used to... There's very few TMs laying around on the floor compared to Gen 3. think the optimal way is actually like to scoot by these guys, heal up at the town, and then come back. Sorry for the huge... oh! I tried holding turbo to get around this guy. I shouldn't have done that. It's fine. Regirock is also new. Mach Punch also wastes him. That's a good sign. I should actually try not Mach Punching to see if they outspeed me. But again, I have so many levels on them, I'd be very surprised if they did speed me. We're depositing, not withdrawing. First ever tournament in Masters. Very exciting. Frostberry. We use that. Yeah, why not? That's real. I mean, we might not get burned as often, but burn would be very bad for us. I can now finally buy super repels. Recommended that we do so. Let's see what we can sell. We've picked up lots of garbage, including stuff that's actually sellable items. If you see me selling something... Wait, what? Can you not sell moonstones? Ew, that's so annoying. Hold on to that rare candy. Okay, everything else is real. I hate to say this, but I'm going to sell the Earthquake. We told the story. It hurt my feelings. I think Future Sight I actually can learn as a gym TM, right? I think. It's like gonna... No, I might be confusing... Might be confusing runs. Yeah, I am able to learn Future Sight. Oh, no, or is that the one I just picked up? I think I'm confusing runs. 48 is not a gym leader TM. Or if it is, we'd be learning in advance. Yeah, Roxanne's 39. We must have already sold that. Okay, we can sell all of these. Yeah, and I got Block from Brawly. Like you can sell random garbage, but a literal rock from outer space. It's like, I'm not buying that. Very silly. I guess they didn't want you to be like locked out from getting certain evolutions, but a little silly. There we go. Yeah, just taking the stack. Oh yeah, actually, I'll sell my regular repels too. In theory, this should be able to take us through most of the game, but you run a lot more than you do in Fire Red Leaf Green. You cover a lot more ground. I found myself needing repels more. Not like, oh god, I'm gonna run out, but oh, what an inconvenience. I need to buy more. Gonna go back and do those battles now. Well, I fought you down here, so. Swag Kirby, how's it going? Love the emotes. Pidgeot, are you new? I guess not. Yeah, that secret power is going to be very good. This game has a very, very forgiving mid-game. Just lots of, you know, generally low-level stuff. Oh, boo, quick attack. I can't outspeed that, actually. I should have Mach Punched. I think all we have left is that double battle thing to break up. Just to be safe, I'll go ahead and heal. I'm doing great. Be awesome to see you win Emerald twice as secret powers, the main move, and a water Pokemon, and a physical attacker. I think the only thing... Is Feraligatr at least faster than Suicune? Someone look up... Well, you don't have to look this up. But I'm curious what all my stats were, but especially my speed on the Suicune at level 50. If I had to guess... I mean, again, Suicune is 580 BST, so it's probably a lot better at, like, all the stats. I would say that Feraligatr maybe has comparable attack. Still probably less. But I bet you that we have more speed and more special defense. And then Suicune's better at everything else. Suicune's obviously a better Pokemon. Also better ability, but, you know. Not everything can be a big, crazy dub, okay? Oh, I can't even battle the double battle girl anyway. We don't have to. We're safe. So this fight here, we fight 2 consecutive single battles now. It's going to be a lot of secretive power. What do the stars mean? The tracker app that I use, it's not perfect, but it's a general, like, strength of the Pokemon. 3 stars is like, this Pokemon is usable. 4 stars is like, this Pokemon's maybe going places. 5 stars is like, this Pokemon has the chance to win the run. However, the system is not perfect. There are Pokemon that are way better than 5 stars, or way better than 4 stars that don't get 4 stars. The system really is heavily skewed toward what kind of coverage you have and how good your moves are. It does look into a few other things. It's not perfect. It's not even close to perfect. And check a Mach Punch just to see. Yeah. Oh, Entei, eh? Apparently I've already seen you. Does that mean you just died to a rock throw? Let me play this out at normal speed. Yeah. I would say something like... I could be wrong. 30 levels is still 30 levels. Hyper Potion. Oh my gosh. That was worth the hard work for it. My item luck is great. My item luck was also nuts on Suicune, so... Those are things that can keep a lesser mon alive for longer. We have really good heals again. Very, very good news for us. Christmas came early. At level... Oh, wow, Aiden, you had that fast! At level 50, we had 150 HP. I know my Feraligatr HP is a little lower. 205 attack. Oh my god, the attack was way higher. Yeah, 135 defense. Better defense, yep. 104 special attack. Oh, the special attack was lower than I would have thought. Still higher, but lower. 124 special defense and 71 speed. Wow, I got it exactly right. Yeah, I said better special defense and speed, but everything else worse. The biggest surprise to me is how much higher the attack was. Crazy. Also, the speed's a good deal more. Having 30 more speed will probably help us a little bit and make us a little less reliant on the soundproof abilities and stuff. Like, not getting outsped as much is obviously very valuable. Very obviously, this is a worse Pokemon, but I think we got space to do some movement. We got a chance to do some good things here. You have any heart scales? Wait, do we have heart scales yet? I don't think we've picked any up. If I remember correctly, I think we actually have a move to move learn. What level did I get for Alligator? Does it tell you when you look at your... It's possible I got it. No, I think I got it before level 7. I'm probably confusing Pokemon. No, yeah, I'm at level 6. I don't think we have any mover learner moves. Bummer, bummer. 30 more speed. Yeah, and Mach Punch. Mach Punch is nice. Mach Punch I don't think is a necessity. If I got a better move, that's probably the first move that I cut. But, you know. The grind continues. I think I'll grind up until we get to... Oh, we got quite a bit to go. I don't know. I'll do like another route or two before I take my first break. I'm kind of just big chilling today. Hopefully you guys are big chilling as well. It's just been a nice, relaxing day for me. Some days I'm more stressed. Some days I'm more like scatterbrained. Just feeling the good vibes today. These two trainers are hiding an item over here. Oh, is there no way to split them up? Do we have to fight them one at a time? It looks like that's mandatory. Oh, no. We can use the menu trick. Okay, I remember this actually. We can use the menu trick to like quickly... We can actually make this like this. Dude, there we go. Okay. Unown. Goodbye. I mean, it still is basically 2 consecutive battles. That trick would just be a way to fight them individually if you still had your HM buddy with you. Grafrig is also a new encounter. Oh, okay. Got defense. They role-played my drought. It's for me. Lemonade! Yeah! Let's go. More heals. Super relevant. My HP is even smaller than it was on Suicune, so even mid-sized heals go a long way. I mean, for sure, Aiden, we did have really bad speed on Suicune. However, one thing that did help it a little bit is that it had a massive speed IV we learned later. Actually, for Alligator, according to the IV estimated potential, they claim outstanding. So for Alligator also looks like he has busted IVs. So that shorted up a tiny bit. But yes, we also had the ultimate slow Pokemon can go all the way. Yes, I agree. But we did have the ultimate slow Pokemon aids, such as Soundproof, which saved us multiple times. Insane defense, insane heals, and we had like X speeds that we were able to drop to close out the end game. Oh, and we were a legendary Pokemon, so we got extra levels. Back towards 1,000. I want to see it. I don't know if we'll ever see 1,000 HP again. We may have even been higher earlier. I don't remember what we peaked at. I've had to use a lot of these soda pops and a couple of other big heals. We may have been at 700 or something. I'd have to check back in the VOD. This guy's got 3, 26, 27, 29. No one had Destiny Bond. Yeah, well, we saw Pokemon that did. Apparently, like, that Apom had it and stuff. Yeah, of course. I mean, Destiny Bond could still, you know, make me lose. I've actually, like, we have more levels, but we're not getting outsped by anybody. I think we will when the levels get closer. Our speed stat's not crazy, but speed stat's good enough, apparently. I don't know. We're kind of cleaning up, though. I'm pretty happy. We got 2 29s here, and then yet another item. Lots of items. That's one of my favorite things about this gen. Ooh, Numon. I'm going to let this play slow, just in case. Yeah, that's high HP. Oh, it's a critical hit, too. So I'm not even sure how much damage we would have done otherwise. It's possible that thing has great defenses. Heracross, another high BST Mon. That is not as high of HP. No major stats to glean from that. This game's so generous with its items, but also I've been getting really good luck with my last 2 runs. Yes, a repel! Thank God. I'm actually tossing that. It's going to take up space otherwise. If I could just apply it right now, I would, but they say I can't. You can't mix and match. Do I need an HM buddy? Looks like I do. So we're gonna have to avoid the double battle lady. Oh yeah, we got rocks to break and stuff. Let me go ahead and battle who I can, and then we'll come back. But yeah, we do have to avoid the double battle lady. 2 29s here. The vitamin cocktail we concocted at the end of Suicune versus the final 2 battles. X items are busted. That's the thing I was talking about. It's like, if you were a kid who remotely understood how X items worked, every single Pokemon game is free. Because you could just buy those. You know what I mean? Like, you can just stack it. I think that was what separated me from other kids who were like, oh, we talked about this. Like, oh, I can't beat Cynthia. She's so hard. I'm like, dog, just stack it up. Paralyze Heal. That's a great pickup. Just another, like, we already have a bunch of, actually, I don't think we have a bunch of Paralyze Heal stuff. We have 1 working berry. Oh, that is our second Paralyze Heal, though. It's great. It's a condition that sucks. We're super happy to have that. We almost spent a second Paralyze Heal. I remember we've had some Paralock getting us earlier. I gotta move the Super Repels back up to the top. I actually pressed B. I fought both of you. I'm just trying to do everything that doesn't require my bud first. These rocks. I don't even know if they're blocking anything needed. Secret power in this area drops rocks and makes me think that it's a rock attack. It's not. Ooh, Tangela, finally. Oh my god, Tangela's got crazy speed. First thing of all things to outspeed me is Tangela. How about them cubbies last night? I was talking a little bit about Acrosta. Crazy game. Renee and I were at the edge of our seats. It feels a little sacrilegious. I grew up in a White Sox family. I watched the White Sox very heavily growing up. But then I married Renee, and her family is much more devout in their baseball viewership than mine was growing up. They watch every game all the time, and it's like, you spend 15 years with a family that adores the Cubs, and eventually that, you know, just became my team. Like, some people say, like, oh, you're a traitor. I'm not even, like, a White Sox hater. I've talked about this at length. I don't really buy into sports rivalries that much. I don't care. You know, it's so what? Another team lives in like a slight geographical location that's different. I can buy into a rivalry in the sense of like two talented players battling against each other a lot. You know, like I viewed the Miami Heat as something of a rivalry when the Bulls were kind of good in like the early 2010s, just because they were like a strong adversary in the same division. I view that as much more of a rivalry than like my football team's in Illinois and yours is in Wisconsin. Due to each team being across a different state border, we hate each other. Yeah, I don't care about that. Anyway, there's a long-winded way of me saying I'm still excited for the White Sox. It's great that they're having a good year after being ass for a very long time. So it's fun watching both teams. The series is also very much delivered. All right, this bro still got Ice Beam. We knew about that. It did not. Did that hit for 1? Hold up. Can I see that stat, or is he going to get knocked out before they show me the note? Did that hit for 1? Like O-N-E? Even amongst... I know I got busted special attack and resistance, but 1 on a Groudon? It's also crazy that, like, both Otani and PCA, who are kind of fighting for MVP, both had 2 home run, 4 for 5 nights in the same night. Pretty wild. I've literally never seen that before, though, where a player, the first pitch of the game hits a home run, and then the last pitch of the game hits a walk-off home run. That was pretty crazy. Yeah, just generally a pretty wild night. I'm minus 3 HP. If I lose to this guy by 3 HP, I admit that I made a mistake. I don't want to run all the way back just for that. Let's see if I get punished or not. Something tells me we're going to be okay against this Magby. Dude, we're kind of like cooking. Like, I feel like we're cooking this area even more than Suicune. The levels are going to be more dangerous as we get a bit bigger. But I do think we've got a bit of a buff there. We've got the speed buff. Like, we still have a perfectly viable Mon. It feels nice. I think we've done everything we can besides break some rocks to get a few more items. And by a few more items, I mean 1 more item. Might as well. Yeah, first pitch, you have to add that qualifier. There's like the first pitch and the last pitch. Whatever, you know, it's fun seeing little funky stats like that. Why am I here? I'm here for a friend. Which Pokemon was the one that decimated you? You mean in this run or a different run? Yeah, White Sox are having a good year. They're like slightly favored to win their division. They're not like monsters, but they've got some good hitting. Great hitting, I would say. Yeah, that's how I always have felt Mercurial. Just love watching great athletes doing great things, no matter the team. That's my... Like, I have, like, love for the game, you know? I'm not going to hate you if you believe in... You know, if you're, like, really deep in sports rivalries. It's much more common to be. But... And I will say... Sports as a whole is actually moving more in that direction. All sports are becoming player-focused leagues instead of like people being a fan of the team. They're a fan of LeBron James, or you're a fan of, I don't know, you like really watching. I was trying to think of like I don't know, Tom Brady or something, right? Because he won not just the Patriots. Like, and the way that the modern sport works. There's a lot less players that just stay with one team their whole career. It's becoming very rare. Like in the NBA, for example, it's like Steph Curry and no one else. Okay, I guess like also Draymond Green, but you know what I mean? Like as far as like superstars go, it's like Steph Curry and no one else. Like that doesn't happen anymore. So a lot of people will follow players. Like your player might keep changing teams, but you watch how your player, your GOAT, whatever. By the way, we have secret power. I do think it's very important that we establish a secret base. Really important to have a place to celebrate. Renowned Space Jam star LeBron James. I'm a bit higher on LeBron James than the maybe the neutral fan. However, the new Space Jam movie was ass. It was really bad. It kind of hurt to watch. I'm curious how my son would take it. He's seen the first Space Jam and enjoyed it. It's just so different. It doesn't have the same like wow factor and appeal and absurdity as the first. It's also much less funny. It's also video game basketball, which is very ironic because I was making like a video game basketball world for a time when I was making like game demos. But when you watch it from an entertainment standpoint, let me put it this way. The way I describe the new Space Jam to people. Porky Pig wins a rap battle, and that awards the team points. So, and I mean, who am I to judge a... Oh, no, it wasn't worth any points on the scoreboard. It wasn't actually an active scoring play. It just hyped up the crowd. Okay, I was wrong. It didn't actually score points. However, they did call him Notorious P.I.G. Why did they just have a rap battle in the middle of the game? Okay, so someone also made a box score in 2021. Here's another example. Thank you. Oh, okay, so here's the box score. This is important. I think this will give you an idea of the new Space Jam. So, the final score was 1,041 to 1,044. So we weren't really, oh my God, I just realized in today's modern day and age, Goon Squad is not, oh man, did they ruin that word. It's so funny because, like, to me, like, not even that long ago, 5-10 years ago, you know, Goon was like, you know, even Pokemon, don't they use the word goons? You know, first it's like bad guys, but then it's like your squad, like me and the goons. Word's been absolutely through the ringer in the last 3-4 years. Yeah. Literally 2 years ago. Yeah. I mean, they've ruined the word. Yeah, it's been twisted. It's been literally perverted. I'm part of the Goon Squad, if you know what I mean, dude. Dude, Lola Bunny only put up 2 points. Roadrunner put up 524. Oh yeah, doesn't Roadrunner, they get a bunch of points by like rigging a bomb into the basket or something like that? Okay, it does also list here in the scoreboard that Porky Pig is the rap battle winner. And it did award Porky Pig 153 points. Anyway, it's very different. And this alone, that doesn't make the movie bad. It's also bad because it's not as funny. Another crazy thing to me is that LeBron James agreed in this movie to make him out as almost like a semi-villain. LeBron's an asshole father. And he's like, I hate you, son. You're going to grow up and play basketball like me. You are not going to be a stupid game developer. You're wasting your time with these video games. And the whole point of it is at the end, he does have like a reconciliation with his son. And he's like, oh, your video games are actually cool. You're allowed to do this. You're allowed to pursue your passion. Which, okay, ultimately, that is a good lesson overall for both parents and kids if they choose to somehow extract it from this otherwise mess of a film. Is like, yeah, your kid might not do what you like or what you're familiar with, and you should still support them anyways. I'm just surprised that he was willing to like make himself come across as such a bad dad for like a good chunk of the film. Is LeBron confirmed for Smash 6? Sakurai said he was at least going to be a Mii fighter. I don't know if he's confirmed in the game. I'm kind of upset that the points went to Roadrunner and not Wile E. Speaking of which, I've heard... When does the new Wile E Coyote release? It's gotten insane reviews. I'm so happy that it is, and I'm also mad that it is. August 28th. Okay, end of the month. Let me see what that is. Now, again, Rotten Tomatoes or whatever, it's only one metric, right? It's not like the metric. Coyote versus Acme is sitting at a ripe 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. This was a movie that, like, a couple years ago they tried to wipe from the face of the earth as a tax write-off. Why would they do this? Why is capitalism like this? It's so messed up to me. Now, I don't know all the finer details, but like, just why? Why? I don't even care if the media is good or not. Another movie that they destroyed, which apparently is not good, is like the Batwoman movie. That was another one. Like, it's insane to me. Like, what do you mean you just got rid of the movie? People made it. Art is art. Let it be free. I don't care if it makes you money or whatever. Just release it for streaming for free. Just put the thing up. Like, literally. Someone help me out here. Maybe I don't understand something. I guess they're worried about... I don't understand Coyote vs. Acme because it's a good movie. So it's not even like it damages your brand. You want it to be a tax write-off. Why not just like, I don't know, put the thing up on YouTube and call it a day? I don't fully understand. Batgirl. Oh, did I say Batwoman? But yeah, the Batgirl movie, they just like deleted from the face of the earth. That one still hasn't made it. Top executives and board members hate risk. Dude, capitalism's the worst. Like, when capitalism gets too heavy into the world of art, it's the worst. You know, I don't. Who cares if it's good? You know what I mean? Like, so many people have put their like heart, blood, sweat, and tears into a project. So what if it's bad? Put it out there anyway. Let people see the bad work that you've done. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, stuff should just exist if you make it, and I presume if you ask the Batgirl staff, you took a poll, right? My guess would be over 90% of the people who worked on that film would want their work to be seen by people. They also removed a completed 5 out of 10 Scooby-Doo movie featuring the Justice League. They did? They've had so many Scooby-Doo movies. I don't know which ones are or are not made, deleted, moved. I managed to snag a leaked version that got leaked in Twitter. That's what they need to do with Batgirl. I don't even care if it's good or not, just on the principle. I don't think Batgirl is leaked yet, right? I remember people driving the numbers up on that Morbius movie because it was so bad it became a meme. You know what's funny is that actually backfired. They were driving it up so much that they were like, oh, we don't have to pull it from theaters. And they gave it like another week of like a main theatrical run. And then nobody went and saw it anyway. I remember that kind of being this hilarious back and forth. I haven't seen those yet. Have you guys seen the like... I haven't seen Morbius. I haven't seen Madam Web. There's a third bad one that's bad like those, but not funny bad. I can't think of it. Any of you guys suffered through those? Is it worth it? I've seen crazy cuts of like, you can see like microphones in shots and stuff, or like really insane like edits. I want to give it a try. Kraven the Hunter. Yeah, I've heard Kraven's like bad, but not as bad. Even Venom. I only saw the first Venom and I thought it was kind of whatever. I didn't think it was necessarily bad, but I also wasn't crazy about it. When I later heard that a third Venom movie came out, I legitimately had no memory that a second one had come out. I'll put it that way. But it was fine, you know. It was Tom Hardy, I think, right? Madam Web is the best one because it is so bad. Even worse than Big Morb. Even after he morbs over all the screen. Apparently, I really need to see those. Well, I don't really need to see those. I just kind of want to. You guys got me like, I'm all like morbidly interested now. I have not seen Brand New Day. No, I haven't. At this point, I guess we're just waiting for streaming. I feel like I'm kind of missing out on a big old cultural wave, but just like time and budget, we had to pick one summer blockbuster, and we leaned slightly more. Maybe my fault. Maybe my calling. I wanted to see Odyssey. We got the Odyssey in the IMAX seats. It was a good experience. I'm very glad to have watched it. I still want to watch Spidey. Don't get me wrong. We'll get there in time. By the way, I'm Morbiously interested. Odyssey is good and very loud movie. Oh, it sure as hell was, especially in the theater we were in. People always joke there's like when the Cyclops is first attacked, the sound that is emitted is like something you've never heard before. I don't know, like it was definitely a loud movie, I'll put it that way. Especially with I think because a lot of people are watching them in like high sound speaker areas. Yeah. Yeah, it is still Polyphemus. It's weird. I call it the Cyclops because there is no Cyclops family in his Odyssey. It's just the one. They make a couple of changes, as one should when you're doing an adaptation of something that is 3,000 years old. Wasn't it like 120 decibels? Yeah, it felt akin to like a sports crowd going nuts all around you, except much less pleasant. People are not celebrating a good thing. All right, fam. We're in break mode. I'm gonna take a quick break. When I come back, we're gonna grind it out a little bit more on For Alligator. Get it going. We're gonna see if we can surpass our second best run. We lost to Maxi around here with the Huntail. I think this For Alligator is way better than the Huntail. I think we should be good. I think we got a couple more gyms in us before things get scary again. We might even go all the way to Tate and Liza. We'll see. Catch you guys in a second. Well, we were just talking about Spider-Man as the great Peter Parker. It is pizza time. I just got a frozen pizza ready to go here. We'll see how it goes. I'll be reviewing the Aldi cheese pizza with cheese crust. Very healthy meal for a healthy boy. Listen, every once in a while, not every day can be a home cooked meal. When I kind of stream, and Renee's got to take Lincoln to his Ninja Warrior stuff that he goes to, it's pizza day or it's Taco Bell day or whatever. Anyway, yeah. What's up, everybody? Super happy to have you all here. We are venturing forward in our playthrough. Cleared up that route. Now it's time to take a little hop into Meteor Falls. Looks like we're all topped up, so let's go ahead and keep it pushing. I can't remember if we... Oh, wait. Okay, apparently we will still need our HM friend. I was worried that we did not need it. No, we do need it. It's the opposite. One item up here. Bang. Sacred Ash. I feel like I get that one a lot. And then... Get out of here. Wait. I'm great. No, you're great. No, I'm great. And I don't think I have to speak to Cosmo. Another item up here. Smoke ball. And then there's one on the bottom right I don't think I'm allowed to get. Even when I come back and see Steven, I don't think I'm allowed to get that one. Just like double, triple checking. Yeah, there's no way I could get over there, right? We had this conversation last time. I don't know why I... Yeah, I think I got the 2 items that we can get in here. Then he's going to get his meteorite stolen. Going to go ahead and make our way post-Meteor Falls. As the great Spider-Man once said, pizza time. Did I even say it? Did I screw that up? Did my mind wander? We've got a level 30, single level 30. Murkrow. Get murked. I think that was a crit. Bust it down. Bang. Wait. Yes. Repel. Bang. Oh, X accuracy? That's better than nothing. All X items are good. I mean, that one's not the best. It's something. If you got dead turns against a dead trainer, of course we want to abuse that. Luxury Ball is not one of those. I wrote equals defense. Let me test that theory. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, I bet Rock Throw knocks it out, but not other stuff. Also, that was decent damage. I don't love to see that, to be honest with you. I should probably write something. Not too late. Just keep an eye on it. I mean, it's Crobat. All 530 BST Pokemon should be, like, mildly feared. I think we'll be okay. We're going to keep it going. Relicanth. Boo. I hate Intimidate users. We'll risk Sky Uppercut. Probably not that big of a risk. Let's be real here. Water Spout. Yeah, that's not going to hit us hard. So far, so good. Mr. Mime. Didn't you do something bad to me? Yeah, Glare. I don't really have an option. It's just Secret Power Bust. Oh, critical hit. Just in time. That's what we needed. Here's another Pokemon. Wow, yeah, we had no great coverage until Secret Power. Just hitting neutrally sometimes is coverage. Or, no, neutrally. Hitting normal. Won't hit for weakness, but, you know. Hey, Burn Heal. Another real item. We take those. Oh, yeah, we can't reach this item here. We will someday. After jumping on the ledges, you'll be back in Rustboro. If you haven't picked up the White Herb, now's the time to do so. Otherwise, head to Rust Surf Tunnel. Oh, yeah, that's where we go to Rust Surf and hop back in, right? Yeah, we've already gotten this item. We can go and heal since we took a little chip here. Sweet. How's it going, Blastoise Sam? Hope we're having a wonderful day. Thought the pizza was a lot hotter. I've actually been letting it cool a little too much. Oh my god, NJ Violin, you're right. This is your first time taking a starter into the Hall of Fame. That's true. I had a Blaziken, literally run 1. Our very first run of Kaizo Emerald, back in round 1. And we made it all the way to Brawly before getting defeated, but we made Brawly our Hall of Fame. Did we ever have any starters that looked... No, that's not true. That's not true. We had a Sceptile. We had a Sceptile in round 1. Sceptile was our literal very first Hall of Famer, actually. My Hall of Fame's a mess. I keep forgetting to upgrade it, but here, wait. Busy. Many have forgotten about it. Because it died immediately after we got Brock. It was really sad. I'm just trying to... Yeah, there, look. Fizzy. It only made it to level 25, so... You could definitely say it's our first legitimate starter, though, for sure. Like, Fizzy's hilariously bad. It did. It evolved from an Execute that we used a Leaf Stone on. Okay, so now they want me to go back through the tunnel. We technically already did this, but plenty of opportunities to do so. Wait, was that an item? No, it was back of her head. It's like, did I really just leave an item? I think I grabbed these, but I actually want to double check. Did I grab the ones here? I'm 99% sure that I did. Sure did. I'm getting better about it. I actually like Emerald a lot. Like, it's, you keep winding back through the routes. It's pretty cool. It's less linear. I guess it's harder on my repel count or, like, my sense of direction. But it's kind of fun. You feel like you really tour the land, you know? I need to come back to Route 112. Which is, I think, right and up. Yeah, right up, and then we'll see it to the left. Cool. We do want to be mindful of the double battle that we don't want to do. I think it's up top, right? Yeah, so we go below. Because I am holding 2 friends right now. Back up, and it'll be here to the left. We're almost at the spot where our, wait, not here. Different up and left, but close. Boop. Oh, wait. No. It's not the rocks. Wait, yes, it is the rocks. Here's 112. There we go. Okay. Now we can do the cable car area. There's a 1 in 64 chance that there's a random NPC chilling when you make this ride up. We have not gotten it yet. I think we've done 2 or 3 rides total. Let's see what we get. Big G pair songs are still, I think, an ultimate hype moment. Oh, anybody? Bueller? No, no luck. All right, so first ever visit. This is where our first ever run to beat Brawly lost. I don't think we're going to have the same trouble here, but let's play it as safe as we can. There is a double battle. We can split up here. 1 level 32. We don't know. Yeah, I don't think this thing has any. Ooh, decent defense. Sharpen's not going to save you, though. As long as you don't have a contact. Ooh, what the? Hold up. What? Guess I got a bad roll. Oh, it hurts self and confusion is actually really bad for this Pokemon. That's a lot of damage. That I'm pretty... I thought for sure we were safe to do 2 Mach Punches. I guess we got a good roll, then a bad roll. Should have just... Okay. Intimidate. You're getting the Sky Uppercut. I learned my lesson. Oh my god! Excuse me? That's like big defense. Maybe even a mix of the two. Or just massive defense. I'm running plus HP so that I know. Like, Troublemon. We might have to use a Soda Pop. I'd like to not. But, I don't know. This next trainer's got 4 Mon. Sure, that'd Intimidate, but that's not enough. Like, I'm still not one-shotting even without the Intimidate. And I have like 25 levels on him. I'm hitting at a stab Sky Uppercut, which is effectively 170 base power. That's definitely crazy defense. Stab is short for same type attack bonus. Oh, we don't have stab. Sorry, weakness. Weakness, not stab. I like when my moves don't miss. That's usually good. Wow, we get confusion in here. How about we get a hit? Yeah, we got a confusion hit. Raichu's got probably decent defense. I'm gonna say something like that. Like I'm not one-shotting it without Earthquake. Never forget what they took from you. Dusclops. I probably don't one-shot you. Oh! No! Zap Cannon! Oh, God. Is this their last Mon? Second to last. Ugh. I thought this would be fine. Now all of a sudden we're having trouble. This area's cursed. Damn, that miss was big. Yeah, Ghost is tough, but I mean, we just missed our 90% move anyway. I don't think Zap Cannon knocks us out even on a crit. I'm going to try and throw one more move before we make a decision. I'd prefer to not paralyze heal and then just get paralyzed again or whatever, right? Okay, yeah, and Zap Cannon has a good chance of missing. But it's possible we still one-shot. Critical hit. Okay, that doesn't tell us a lot. Yikes. Manectric, another scary Mon. I can't decide if I want to heal first or heal paralysis first. I'm leaning maybe even heal first. Sure did, Jonas. Well, here's what the soda pops are for. Yeah, defense curl. It might take me longer to knock him out, but it's worth it. Calm Mind? Damn. Nice stats. Sky Uppercut technically hits the hardest. I'm just going to Secret Power to be safe. Oh, we probably would actually knock out if we do Sky Uppercut. Oh, hurts up with the confusion. Let's go. All right. We got ourselves out of a bit of a rougher spot. We lost 1 healing item and 1 status item. That's a shame. We do what we can to survive and win. Especially since Maxie ended a previous run. I mean, he's got 6 Mon and a Super Potion. We're going to play him at normal speed with the music. I'm debating doing the Cherry Berry. I'm going to keep the Chesto for now. No, Sandy, unfortunately, Ryan, can never learn Earthquake. I'm pretty sure that's how the coding works. Like, if you can't learn it via TM, you can't learn it naturally. So, you know, Bone Club or something, or Bone Meringue is an option for us. But yeah, we'll never have access to like best move in the game. It's a shame. Such a tease to be offered it. Damn. If this thing has Solar Beam and my Drought activates it, I'm going to be pissed off. So, I'm used to always being able to one-shot Venusaur with Secret Power, but that was the last playthrough that we got with our Suicune. This Venusaur could be built completely differently. Or not. Have you ever looked for a pivot specifically because of a good TM? In almost all playthroughs, by the time you learn TMs, you're kind of locked in with your Mon, outside of very rare situations. Post Brock, you're basically only able to pivot at Diglett Cave. I've never had a good Diglett Cave option, though. We gotta go for the Rock Throw. Just pray it hits. No way this isn't one shot. What if you learn Sketch, then you could learn Earthquake? If I knew another Pokemon with Earthquake. Yeah. Slowking. Alright, he's got some heavy hitters. We don't have, like, specific Slowking coverage. I see a lot of Slowking in the TCG today. There's a lot of contention in the community right now over whether or not running a Slowking counter is necessary. In my Blaziken Dragapult list, I am opting for it. I think without Crushing Hammer, you can't stop them as well. Wait, where the heck is he? Well, I have a Shaman in here somewhere. Oh, here it is at the back. I have it as like a maybe tech. This is something that nobody cares about. But yeah. Flower Curtain Shaman. So maybe if I just harness the power of Flower Curtain Shaman, we can one-shot this Slowking. And he won't be able to try Frost our bench. Oh, faster and Grass Whistle? Wait! Wait, hold up! That's what the Chestoberry's for! That was perfect. Oh, that was beautiful. See? We had the Shaman to protect against that. Wasn't Tangela really scary? No, it was just really fast. I couldn't believe that it outsped me. Burn would be annoying. No! Why did I say it? I mean, I said it because it's true. Damn, even with the burn, still a one-shot. That felt like it hit pretty hard, too. Damn. I have burn heal stuff I've picked up. Probably worth it to get rid of that. I think I have a straight up burn heal, don't I? Didn't I pick one up? I did? Like one of the last Yeah, I gotta try. I'd rather hit at full strength. Cross chop missed. Hell yeah. Now, how about my rocks don't miss to make up for it? Oh, it was boosted by the drought. You're right. Oh, damn. No. Transformed into rock type. Whatever will I do? I got a present for you. I kind of forgot he had healing. This might not one shot. It's fine. We'll just do it twice. Just don't have a contact ability. He has 2? Oh, this guide only says 1 super potion. This guide is lacking. I mean, I guess I don't mind. I'd rather here where I take 0 damage and can take full advantage of the situation. And Yanma's the ace. Okay. I think. Unless there was a 41 I wasn't paying attention. No, yep, it's Yanma. Just waiting on, we haven't seen it since level 6. We hit rock throw, it dies instantly. Let's go. Yeah, it's still a real fight. We had to use a couple of real things in this mountain. Healing items, etc. Win's a win, though. This is officially our best non-legendary run. Whoops, I muted the wrong thing. Trying to get my main music back on. I think this area cannot be slept on. It's a bit of a level jump. And you have to fight a lot of Pokemon consecutively. 11 consecutive? It's like a mini gym. Maybe not exactly a full gym, but you know. Gym-esque. It's one of the closest things to a dungeon you deal with in this game. With like a decent amount of Pokemon. Where you're not way over-leveled. Backtrack to the Mauville Pokemon Center using the cable car if needed. I absolutely will. Laharl doing a prime sub. Let's go. 20 months. Big 2-0. Keep your eyes out for rare friends. Nothing. Someday. Some run. That's a reason on its own to get to keep doing runs. Oh, we're going to have to do that thing where you have to do like multiple paths. Kind of annoying. Just to make sure that we can get, Oh, dang. Walk back's more annoying than I remember. Yeah, we gotta walk multiple paths to get all the items. It's fine. It's not a big deal. In fact, it means more items. Can't complain. Just more busy work. Yeah, Sandy has officially outrun Real. Reeled them in. It about checks out. Real was... I mean, bad is cruel, but Real was definitely lacking. This one I feel like is one tier above that, but without a new tier 1 move, either from a gym, TM, or from level up, such as that Earthquake that we blew it on, I don't think we have what it takes. 1 in 64? 1 in 64? Any friends? No. Someday. Alright, so now, onward we go. To the Jagged Pass. I might as well battle this guy while I'm here, but yeah, there's like a specific order that we want to do this. I'm just trying to remember what it is. Just trainers and item checks. We recommend that you fight the trainer at the very bottom first. Oh, is that right? Bottom and then work our way back up? Okay, if you say so. Max, I saw Max and almost freaked out. Repel. We haven't had to use our big potions at least, but yeah, losing a soda pop is a bummer. That's what they're there for, though. That is one of the things that makes this run easier than others. Easier than Fire Red Leaf Green, anyways, once things start moving. Why do they not show this item? Oh, they do. I just can't read. Massive failure. Super! Not super potion. Okay, this is just Repel Mountain, apparently. Can I get around them this way? The trainers? Yeah. You say this guy's tricky to avoid? What? Just because he looks left and right? Doesn't seem that tricky. They say fight him first. Oh, I could like fight him first and then save at the town. Then go back. Yeah, I gotta get the items anyways. Yeah, the lady sells you lava cookies, but you're not allowed to purchase new items in Kaizo. So yeah, there's an item there to the right, which we're just going to get. We'll make the leap of faith. I love that this Pokemon Center is like one of the only ones that has a secret route. The old ladies have gifted us with Lum. Didn't they give us like a healing item last time or something? That's huge. A second Lum. We had to spend one of our 2. Never punished. Always. Get rid of the max for now. Yeah, grab the item and ride the cable car again. Sounds good to me. Red flute. That one's no good. And one more ride. Still looking for that 1 in 64. One of these days. Any friends? Any friends? Nothing. They gave us lemonade last time. All right, let's go ahead and battle through. 232s here. Oh, scary. Is this our first time? It is. Welcome. It's so great when I have coverage into you, and so not great when I don't. It literally ends the run 9 times out of 10. Probably like 98 times out of 100 even. They would need like a self-recoil move or to activate Hail or something. Apparently I've seen Meganium before. I saw moves from it, but I didn't write any like stats. I'm wondering if this is like one-shottable or not. Not quite. Like, not crazy defense, though. Good enough for us for now. But yeah, these are stuff where, like, you know, grabbing a nice drill peck would really transform the run. So that we can get one-shots in areas where we were not otherwise. Wasn't there one Shedinja that KO'd itself with Hail before this run? That sounds right. I can't remember if I did. I've seen clips of other people who have done it. I can't remember if we ever had one. Sounds like something that happened. Just can't remember if it happened to me or not. Uh-oh. So Mew has... Oh, God. Pain in my butt. Not much we can do. Secret powers are only throw. This is where the Shadow Ball or... Yeah, Shadow Ball would be very helpful. Mew's got great defense. That's bad for us. We've had some problematic Mews. Ev's probably HP too. This dude's crazy. Forgot what weather we have right now for the rock. Not the rock throw. The secret power. We'll take literally whatever they give us. Confusion still, right? Yeah. Thank God. Twister. Oh. Wait. Huh? There ain't no way that Twister just did how much? Show me the number again. 23 from Twister? With my special defense? I gotta see this Mew. When all is said and done, we gotta put a mark on that. Oh my God. This Mew must have 0 speed. Must have actually 0 speed, so we got to pump up all the other stats to insane levels. Oh, sorry. I meant plus special attack. What did I just add? Special defense? That's what I meant. What the hell? Well, thankfully, I know we knock out. We don't need to Mach Punch. If that thing gets good moves, we are screwed. Or if I see that at the Elite Four, we're just done for. Or we need, like, a special condition to proc. Yikes. Terrible. Apparently this is a double battle? I'm confused. Oh, no. We're not at the part with the double battle yet. Jeez, that was just... I might actually have to leave and come back. With where my HP is at. Ah, we've seen you before. I remember that. Grand Bowl. Okay, Mach Punch is good enough there. 15... Rock Throw. Okay, perfect. I can maybe battle still. It's... Like... These guys each have 1 level 33. If I can't take them on, then I guess I don't deserve it, right? It was a crit. No, it just seemed like a lot of damage, though. For, like, such a low base power when special defense is literally my best stat. Oh, I missed an item, I think, coming back. I don't think I got the item to the left here. I think that's all the trainers here, at least. Yeah, I don't think I got this. Blue flute. Boo. All right. Whatever, flute mountain. Then we battled him. Cool. Did you get the one up there? Yeah, I must have. Is it almost gym time? We're getting close. We got our items. I feel like we've earned it. It's been a long grind. Lava Ridge. Grab the item. Took the cable car again. Oh, we can get an egg. Let's see what we hatch into. I should have done that earlier. I wasted extra steps. Taking the egg anyway. Nope. We go back to Mount Chimney. One extra time for a little more experience. No items or nothing. Just extra battles. Let's grab a little more EXP. Yeah, especially since 58 is our last level up move. I don't think we'll get it in time for the gym, but it's close. Oh, dang. You know what? I'm just going to go around and take the cable car. Plus, it gives us one last chance to try and see it. Anybody? Anybody? I'm all alone. It can be literally anything. What was it last time? Was that our son Flora? For Suicune? Yeah, a few more just random sprinkling of level 33 trainers. We take these. Pidgeotto, or no, Pidgeot. We knocked those out with Secret Power last time. We didn't even need the Rock Throw. Yeah, that thing, I would be confident that knocks out at even higher levels, even without the ability. 2 level 33s here. Cast Form? That's got to be a Mach Punch. Ooh, no, it's not a Mach Punch. I didn't put a new berry on either. Wow. Wake up. Roleplay my drought. Wake up. Roleplay my drought. Okay, thank God you're terrible. Wake up. Roleplay my drought. Wake up. Thank God. There's like a Paris song in there or something. It could have gotten kind of gross, but it wasn't. Zapdos also got at least some kind of defense. Still faster. I missed. Maybe kick did not miss. My defense is not that good. Okay, all right. Yeah, we're getting a couple more things here and there that are kind of giving me doubts. 2 more 33s. Venusaur we knocked out with Secret Power last time. It's the legendaries, I think, where we really start to get in trouble. Oh, Jesus. We saw him before. Oh, my God. Hydro Pump missed. In the sun, thankfully Hydro Pump would be garbage. Damn. Bullet Seed's going to... Oh. No, my special defense is too good. I'm getting a little sad seeing all this stuff I can't one-shot, though, I'll have you know. Yeah, that was kind of gross. Flannery's gym is long and has a lot of trainers all at about this same level, so we're going to have to lock in, make less careless mistakes. Obviously, we're not going to be like holding turbo or nothing, but... gotta just try our best. No gym is free, I've found in this game. The guide will tell me, like, oh, this gym's a breeze. It's so much easier than Brawly, but that doesn't mean anything. They could still be really hard. I believe I don't need HMs or nothing, right? I can deposit. Another Secret Power run, right, Kratos? What are the odds? We just learned this, too. We got this one at level 47. Pretty funny. If this is your first time playing the game, be sure to follow the routing. Guess what? It could be like my 10th time following the game, and I'm going to follow the routing. It's pretty complicated here. Let's do it. You have 2 lums? I don't think I want to lum yet. I think I'll just start Chesto again because we have 2 of them. We do have some heals too. We'll keep an eye on what we've got. I mean, ideally, we don't have to use them, but realistically, I don't think we have the juice to just completely curb stomp everybody. I think we're starting to see a bit of a level scale up problem, so we're just going to try our best. When they said Juan was a breeze and we almost lost in Juan's gym, we almost lost to Juan's first Pokemon. And, you know, I will say, Suicune did not get a free Elite Four at the very least. We had to deal with two of the hardest Pokemon we ran across the entire run, including the return of Tentacruel. For us, that would be like if we see Mew in the Elite Four. We see Mew in the Elite Four, I think we just lose. Just like immediately. So right off the bat, they have us going into one to battle this trainer here. 235s. This is such a weird gym. What are these swamp people doing? Do they have snorkels or something? Kingler, it says last seen at level 30. No notes. That makes me feel like I just one-shot him, right? I've probably been one-shotting a lot of stuff with Sky Uppercut because I didn't own Secret Power yet. I'm throwing Secret Power first before Sky Uppercut. I have more uses of it, and it's not contact. It worked. Aerodactyl. I roll plus defense. That's never something I want to see. I assume that tells me then that I will not one-shot this with Rock Throw. I still think I have to try. Yeah. Oh, nasty. The confusion is the nastiest part of it. I think I might get a knockout. Let me think about this. Rock Throw, 100. Yeah, I think we would still knock out with a Mach Punch. Although, are we faster anyways? Yeah, I'll just throw it. Please don't hit in confusion. I hit myself very hard when I do so. No, I already said please. Oh, wait. Okay. Damn it. Of course, it's, I don't even think I have Confusion Heal. Of course, it's Truant. If I hit myself again, I will heal. Yeah, Confusion's doing so much more damage to me. Every time I hit myself with it, we need as many Confusion Berries as we can get. That did suck. Yeah, we don't, like, we could Lum. I just feel like we need to save it for later situations. At least Confusion doesn't last battle to battle, but not a great start. Oh, whoops, wrong. Try that again. Yeah, my own attack hitting into my lower defense is, my defense maybe isn't even lower, but it's lowish for sure. Oh, what a shame. So, if we follow the routing, we gotta go like this way first. Ideally, I'd like to get like below Soda Pop range to heal like at a Soda Pop level. I don't want to heal less than 40 off of it. But we'll see. Lower HP. Of course, Giraffe Rig can be a problem too. Probably just a 2-shot for us. I could try a Sky Uppercut. I can't remember if it was plus or like kind of plus. The problem is we get paralysis off of this, so it's kind of feels worth it to try and go for. That to 70. Ah, so close. I'm gonna count my eyes on this. I think Mach Punch does it actually. I guess it depends on our roll and their role play. Okay, good to know. My risk did not pay off, but we were not punished. I have not seen this Pokemon do anything real, so that's kind of nice. So if I go through, we'll find another trainer here, right here. There are 8 total trainers, so they think this is 3 of 8. Oh no! Wait! I have my own worst weakness. If I have bad defense, then that means I should be able to knock out me. It's not even that bad of a defense, it's just worse. Yeah. No, it's bad. I would say it's borderline bad. Four. This one we go like this. Can your Pokemon withstand 392-degree heat? I was gonna say yes because of water, but I don't know. I've got drought also. I'm kind of living in that kind of heat. Marowak. At some point, I might want to throw Sky Uppercuts instead of Secret Power, but I don't know. It's just safe, non-contact. I knocked this dude out earlier. Ow! Hyper Fang isn't that scary of a move. I have 51 HP left. I'm thinking... if I see a weaker Pokemon, I'll heal. Oh. Well. It's going to work out for us, but it is annoying the way that the math works. Oh, did we crit? We crit. I forgot they have a... They don't list on here that they have a trainer. Or that they have a potion. Do we have a potion for spot healing? I mean, we got Soda Pops for 60. If we use it right now, it's good for, what, 49? If I'm, like, toward the end of the gym, I'm probably just going to top up. It's annoying, but we don't have a mon that just absolutely obliterates gyms, so I do think we'll want to be at higher HP. But we don't have, like, a 20 potion or anything. Our smallest, I believe, is the Soda Pops. We got a lot of big ones. Yeah. 2 Soda Pops. Oh, and a Lemonade. Gengar, we've been one-shotting as long as we hit. It's pretty wild. We, like, literally can only hit it with one move. I've never even seen its moves, though, because Rock Throw has never missed on a Gengar. Despite us seeing 3 of them now. Okay. If we see a low BST mon, healing will be on my mind. We have... let me think. I think I counted wrong, too. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 remaining trainers. So, some point over these... No, wait. 5? 5 remaining trainers. I think I counted wrong. I said that there were 8 in here. There are actually... No, there's 8. 1, 2, 3... Oh, I think I'm just counting... Wait. I have 1, 2... Okay, maybe I only have 3 trainers remaining, actually. It's gonna just tell me if I just look at the freaking stats. Why is my guide not working? What the? Usually when I press start... Oh, I guess I can't go into my... Oh, I would have to hit the gear to go into, like, my notebook. Trainer spot. Yeah, we have 3 remaining plus gym leader. I've seen and wrote no notes. I'm just gonna Sky Uppercut. Day 8 with no power in Northwest Indiana? That is terrible. Hopefully, I assume you have somewhere where you can charge your phone at least. Hopefully I can bring you some, pun intended, lightness in your, dark situation. Hopefully I can, quote-unquote, brighten your day. We've had so many crazy storms and stuff in the area. I'm assuming that's part of it. Wishing you the best of luck. Am I understanding this right? This one I go... No, I'm not. This one I go up here. Let's keep our eyes out for something weak. We would prefer to be topped up before... Like, we don't want to heal during the gym leader if we can help it. If I see a Pokemon below 400 BST, I'm probably using them to heal. Benectric is not that. Not quite. Why do I see attacks in them? I must have had a status condition. Yeah. 2 tornadoes touched down in the area last week. Major damage. Man, I'm very glad to hear that you're not hurt. Hopefully you and your family and loved ones do not have many more inconveniences headed your way. That stinks. I thought my storms were bad. Is that right? Is this the last trainer? Like following. Yeah, this is the last trainer. If, like, we might just want to soda pop heal raw here, but if we're, like, unless they give me, like, a legendary Pokemon or something, I'm really hoping... What Pokemon? Chat, let's predict what Mon it will be. It has to be fully evolved, but that doesn't mean that it can't be something really weak like a Ditto. Predict what fully evolved Mon we're going to see. You got Castor. Castor would actually be trouble because I couldn't... Well, I could probably one-shot it with Sky Uppercut. Volbeat, Mr. Mime, Kangaskhan, Arbok, Pelipper. I love this. First of all, a lot of those guesses are Pokemon I don't want to see, so I hope a lot of you are wrong. Not a lot of legendary guesses. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what we got. Oh my god, I think someone said Sneasel. Blue Rock! Blue Rock said Sneasel! What? That's crazy! And Drizzle. Interesting. 430, you could do better, could do worse. I'm gonna heal. I think it's safer to try. There's an argument to not, for sure. I'm just open to risk. The game gives you the soda pops for a reason. If I can find them. They should be higher up, right? Yeah. That's actually crazy. Yeah, Blue Rock just says, what? Yeah, like, what are the odds, right? 1 in... How many fully evolved Pokemon are there? Couple hundred? Yeah. Over 200. That's pretty sweet. Apparently I haven't fought a Sneasel yet. I swear to God. I have no patience for this. I almost want to status heal it and hope that I just one-shot him. Let me see. I mean, they could just do it again, from what I understand. The AI can. Whatever. I mean, there's just like, what, a 50% chance. I don't even know if I have the right status heal for it. Why is everybody confusing me? Oh, I actually don't have... I have just... Wait, I have 2 full restore? I don't know if I even remember owning... I remember the 1. Yeah, we don't want to use full restore. So pretty much we can use... We basically just have to hit this. I think we can even Mach Punch for 100% accuracy. It's double weak. Oh, or use the Lum from hand, which I also really don't want to do. Come on, please. Just once. Just once, man! Why do I have to self-hit every time? At least False Swipe sucks. Every single time. I don't think I've ever gotten away with it. Well, our second soda pop's starting to look pretty good here. Well, at 100 hit points, there's no point in us healing. Man, always punished. We have more hit points than we started with, but can no one confusing this last... I'm still not... You know what? I think I'm gonna Lum. It's been giving us enough trouble. I think I have 2 of them. I'd like to get deeper into the run without trouble. I think I'm just gonna do it. Brutal, though. Again, in emergency situations, we still have all the ridiculous full restores. Yeah, we got a lot of items in a short amount of time. I kind of forgot exactly how nutty that was. But let's do it. Gym time. Yeah, that's what I mean. Every gym can still be challenging easily. Yeah, her ace is level 47. She also has, her ace has a white herb, which actually doesn't impact us. We don't affect stats, but sometimes it could. That's fine. Let's do it. Gosh, yikes. Just opening Metagross, huh? That's not going to be good for us. That's how we're starting the day? Oh, boy. And this thing had Hyper Voice, too. Well, it did. At level 18? No, it's almost assuredly overlearned it. Like, we don't know what moves it knows now. Not happy to see you. I'm hoping Sky Uppercut for some reason does enough where we could finish off with Mach Punch. I don't think it's going to. Oh, not even close. Thankfully, Icy Wind is also probably not going to be too great, but bad things can still come of this. That's what I was... Ah, this is going to be so bad, actually. Oh, man. Dude, I have no other options here. Jeez. Signal Beam's going to hurt a lot. Oh, and a crit. Oh, man. Okay. Damn. Oh, wow. Here's the problem. Well, first of all, she might just heal here. We might want to do the same. Or, I don't know, we might want to get to work on just getting the knockout. No, we're always punished. Speed drops are bad. Our speed's right on the cusp where we've been outspeeding stuff. Teflon, thank you so much. I miss your chat because I'm so burnt out at work. Glad you're here. Nothing cheers me. I assume you say like nothing cheers me up more than seeing you play. Either way, thank you so much for the positivity. I hope you're enjoying. I don't know if this is necessarily cheering you up. This is pretty stressful here. I guess we heal when she heals. It's just frustrating. This Metagross is going to be trouble. 38 damage per signal beam. Yeah, this is bad. We might have to do multiple heals here. I think we use the lemonade and we just gotta keep fighting through it. There's not really anything we can do here. But I don't want to die to some like crit signal beam down the line or whatever. Oh, she attacked? What? Of course it's a crit signal beam. It actually wouldn't have killed us, but she must have got a much worse roll. What the hell? I'm not confident that Mach Punch... Yeah, I don't think Mach Punch does it. I think we have to hit Sky Uppercut again. And we're slower now. Why'd she not heal? I guess it just barely wasn't high enough. Well, last soda pop is on our mind. But the scariest mon are out now. Ironic, it's just Sunflora. That said, the game throws up Pokemon that have weakness on you, and we actually cover weakness better than like random physical attacks. So maybe gonna be okay. Yeah, I thought for sure. We must have been like one tick above healing. $42. Oh, yeah. Easy. Wait. Oh, low HP, but still not enough. Oh, my God. Thank God that missed. Wow. 55 accuracy. Now she's probably going to heal, but it doesn't matter. No. Still no. I guess I don't understand. Wow. Okay. So she brought the Sunflora out to dual status. They like status and weakness moves. We actually did luck out there in two ways. Butterfreeze. Next, we have to hit on Rock Throw. The minus speed sucks. That's going to plague us throughout the fight. Yep. What did I just say? Thank God that did not. Can't slam paralyze? No, that one's just... I'm confusing slam and body slam. Health is getting low enough for us to want to consider... Ooh, Hegron. Hegron is probably a straight-up Mach Punch knockout. I think we just have to take the knockout. But healing is on our mind, for sure. That works. That was good. We might even level up. Unfortunately, last move is 1 level from now. Something bad, something bad. Not necessarily. Can't decide if I want to throw an attack first, then heal. Most stuff doesn't do 59 damage to us. I guess you could argue Ludicolo could have, like, Frenzy Plant or something. What are we thinking? I have, like, bigger heals? That's the problem. Now all I have is massive heals and 1 final soda pop. I'd prefer to not use, either of the heals. I just don't know what's safe. Most stuff can't do 59 damage to me. I kind of just want to throw an attack. Drought into Solar Beam. I'm going to do 1 safety soda pop and hope that that's the only heal I have to do. Actually, we're deep enough in the lineup that they probably can't hit me for weakness anyway. But they could have a strong physical move. That's our biggest weakness. False swipe. Well, never punished. That's fine. We got good HP going into the ace then. The second false swipe we've seen. Good defense. At least decent. No heals here, though. We get perfectly around the counter now. She is holding 2 Hyper Potions, so we're praying to not see a tank to end this all. Okay. No. Damn, I wrote plus defense on Donphan. I'm pretty sure the last time we saw Donphan, we made a comment like, hope we don't see this again. And Rock Slide would be really bad at level 23. Please tell me it's, like, overwritten that. If it was level 23, it's learned 3 moves since. Maybe it doesn't have Rock Slide anymore. This is trouble. This is a trouble mod. Also, there's a good chance we're slower with the speed drop. This is scary final mon to be fighting. Flame Wheel. Oh, in the drought, though? And? Oh, thank God, no burn. Oh, yeah, that's bad. We're gonna need that paralysis to hit. Yeah, this is gonna... We're in for the long haul. We have to spam Secret Power for paralysis. We don't really have anything else we want to use. If we get low enough or burn procs... burn procking just pops our lum. I guess we can take one of those. Not really anything else we can do. It's better than Rock Slide. Yeah, we knew this thing had good defense already. And it's faster, which is annoying. Lump can take care of one of those. Still no burn. How about paralysis? 30%. What's the percent? Only 10% on the burn. Which, in my defense, I feel like happens a lot more often. We could maybe win this as a war of attrition. It's going to be close. No! Well, there goes the lum. That's why we added it. If it happens a second time, that's where I draw the line. How about paralysis for me? Can I get something? Damn. I don't think... Do we think a Sky Uppercut could finish? It would be so close. I think it's worth trying. Obviously, instead of healing. I don't think she's low enough to heal. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Sky Uppercut. Presuming she doesn't burn us again with another 10% chance. Yes? Come on, clench your cheeks. No! Thought it was worth the try. I mean, of course it was worth the try. Can we get paralysis then off of this heal? Boo! Paralysis, come on, 30%. Oh, critical hit? Yes, I got both. Good things can happen to me, too. Now I'm faster. Now I'm like trying to do math. Can I get 2? I think 2 Sky Uppercut might do it here. If they hit, God. Every time I have to like wait for the damage, it's pretty stressful. I'm trying to get around one more heal. Oh, I'm not even sure if that does it. Oh, agility? Can it use enough agility to get around the paralysis? I gotta try. I actually may have been wrong with the math. It's gonna come down to a damage roll. Yes. Yes. Okay. Not so bad. We lose a Lumberry, which is kind of rough. We're down to only big heals. We need more small heals. Wins are wins. Wins are wins. 5 badges is 5 badges. Just pretty stressful. I can feel the weaknesses of the Mon, right? I think it would only be right if we were rewarded for our hard work by getting a nice new move. Man, I know I've only been live like about 3 hours. Usually I go for about 4. Because the Cub Sock team is about to fire up, I think I'll wrap. But just like last stream, if I don't get an item here, I'll definitely, we'll have a longer stream on Thursday for sure. If I don't get an item here, I will at least push forward until I see what the level 58 natural level up move is. I'd like a good move here, though, to be honest with you. Please be good. I mean, like, what could be a bigger tease than Earthquake? If they show Drill Peck, I'm actually going to start sweating because I know I'm not going to be able to learn it. There's no way we could. There's no way we can actually do that, right? It's that's just, it's too risky to drop yourself to half in Kaizo, right? There's just no. We're not fast enough either. It's not. No, there's no way we can actually use that. Belly drum into Mach Punch is kind of funny, but I don't think we can actually do that. It's like something, but not really. You know what I mean? You know, I meant to not sell the, Oh, no. I was confusing runs. Max attack. Yeah, but we have really low HP. Like, really low HP. I can learn belly drum. I mean, I'm not going to teach it now. It's something that we could... Yeah, and what am I supposed to do? It's only, like, it's not even good against the Elite Four, right? I can't keep dropping my HP. Like, eventually, my HP is too low. It's like a one-time gimmick. There's, like, maybe an argument to slap it down before Steven or something and go for, like, an all-out blitz. That's the only time I think I could consider actually using belly drum. Yeah, I could see... No, yeah. I agree, Cooler. Belly drum Mach Punch is, like, maybe something we'd use for Steven. The first Pokemon would have to not one-shot us right away, but maybe there's a chance, right? But yeah, we would prefer better coverage. Soda Pop, great name for these runs. I'm sorry I'm all out of Soda Pops. But hey, dub's a dub, even if it's an ugly dub. Let me go ahead and heal up, and I will do enough grinding to learn one more move before we close the day today. See what our final natural level up is. But I can actually learn the belly drum. It's not a 0%. It's like I would say like a 10% chance that it's usable and or helpful. Next up is the dessert. Yeah, exactly. It's great for single battle or online. Not very good in like you get knocked out once and you lose the entire run kind of move. Especially not with my speed. If I had really good speed, maybe I would think about it a little more. I don't know. It's good. I don't know. All right, so we finish it up. Head back to Fiery Path. Solve the strength puzzle. Oh, we get some items too. Can I remember where Fiery Path is? I feel like we had this talk last time and I did not remember. This is Mount Chimney. This is the desert area. Oh yeah, which I guess I can slip by. Magnet. I won't spend all my time here. Yeah, if I go up and around, it gets into the healing house. Why can I never remember where Fiery Path is? Is that the one where you cut left? No, it can't be up here. No. Oh, it's literally next to the cable car. Okay. So close, yet so far. This one. Okay, cool. This is a tough puzzle. I'm going to use all my brain. Really, give me a second. Oh, I have to actually teach it. Oh, no. I can't get this. These are too close together. Oh, wait. No, wait. Oh, okay, wait. Here, maybe? I don't know. Oh, this is a TM. We're not allowed to use that. Oh, no, we're blocked off. We can't. Yeah, we can't do it. Oh, wait. I have an idea. Macho brace. Nothing. Oh! Could you imagine? I don't think there's anything you could do to block yourself off, right? There's no way they coded it that way. Okay. I might be able to grind through the sand area. I want to see one more level up move. Maybe we'll finish up the desert. Healing house is up and above. Oh, shoot. The Mirage Tower is actually here. Forgot which tile lines this up. Oh, we got it. Escape rope. Bummer. One more guy running around an item down here. Decent amount of trainers here, actually. Big wheeze. Oh, I just realized constantly being under the okay. Oh, I nullify the weather with my son. That's really funny. All right, ball, nothing. Oh yeah, Suicune was really benefited by that part of the game where I'm just under the water for rain for a long period of time. Ugh, evil mon. Probably not enough to one shot. Oh, I guess it is. Not as evil as... Oh, Lemonade. Yes, this is exactly what I need. I mean, of course we'll take bigger heals over smaller heals, but we need just more, like, heals where it doesn't feel like I'm wasting them. You know, if I'm at half health, it feels terrible using a full restore. Whereas using a Lemonade seems pretty reasonable and not so bad. Yeah, the only downside is I wish I had something that could take advantage of my the weather condition. My drought. I can't really do anything with that. 136 here. How close are we to 58? We got to be getting close. On our way. Swampert. We are the greater water starter. Didn't know Lincoln had that kind of power. Shoutouts to my son. Vaporeon, you're new. When in doubt, secret power. It is kind of weird in some situations. Like, Sky Uppercut does hit harder into neutral than Secret Power, but Secret Power is non-contact, does not miss, and can paralyze, so usually I'm leaning that way. I'm gonna see Kingdra, though. That's a high BST mon. Yeah, that was my fear. Bone Rush is not awesome. Our defense isn't great, but... need more coverage. 18 out of 22 in this whole area. Let me see. 1, 2. We'll go to the healing house. We're right here. Is there any reason for me to get up there on my bike? I guess if there was, the game would have told me. Oh, is it another way to reach that dude up top? I don't know. Drought advantage for once. Yeah, actually. Honestly. Not that I think I'm going to die here. Like, the sandstorm is so bad, I can't proceed. But, you know. If I get this item, I must have. I think I'm all out of the items here, unfortunately. I think all we've got left is this, like, cluster of trainers I need to fight separately. To make sure they're not doubles. Okay, you're an easy knockout. This is it. Our last naturally learned move. The last thing we're going to get before we clear out this desert. I feel like we end... Like, I wouldn't say we end today on an exclamation mark by beating Flannery. It's just kind of, like, nice that we did, you know? I do think trouble's ahead. I don't think we got, like, a sure shot path to victory, but it's just nice being able to claw a little bit farther forward. A good move here would feel really good. Just for once, I want the move that I say to materialize. I've wanted Drill Peck for like 100 playthroughs now. And I believe that would be a really good time to get Drill Peck, if I'm being honest. I will also, as consolation, take Shadow Ball or Poison Ball. Okay, Sludge Bomb. Anything else? What other physical types even are there? I don't even really want anything else. There isn't a god tier bug move. There's fine stuff. There's multiple other good flying moves I would take. The best ground move is gone. We would still take Bone Meringue, but it's annoying. Yeah, everything else is special. Besides the stuff I've already said. I just want the goods. You know what I mean? I feel like I earned it. Signal Beam is fine, but it's like 5 PP. Oh, I think I have PP ups that I haven't used. We just had good points, so I haven't had to use it. Come on, please, 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 please! Please! I said please! I cannot justify that. Our special defense is already good. I think we're kind of stuck with a midi, you know? I think that's just how it's going to be. We're going to have to get through on mid. Unless we get a good gym leader TM, which is obviously very rare. In a tough spot, I'm not going to lie. Ooh, jump. Oh, I was like, whoa, jump up's got great defense. If only someone wrote that note down. I mean, it wouldn't have changed my attack. It's just annoying. Mill Tank, I did not write anything, though. I bet that's a Mach Punch. It's good. Trying to learn how to forget. Yeah, that Earthquake is really going to plague us. I don't even know if we win with the Earthquake, but it changes the run pretty dramatically if we do get it. Right as I'm talking about Earthquake, the most quakeable dude shows up. Oh, God. Oh, no. This guy was terrible. And we don't even have a special attacking move to attempt to chip him out. Secret Power is going to have to do some extreme work here now. Oh, boy. At least we're still faster. I'm scared. No! Oh, God! Wait. Our special defense is really good. Oh, my God! Wait a second. Hold up. Hold up. Wait. That's the least threatening frenzy plant I've seen in my entire life. There is the sun right now. No, that doesn't change the frenzy plant damage. No, no, our special defense is really high. It must have no special attack. That was the least dramatic frenzy plant we've ever seen. Did that really do 7? I can't wait to look at that stat later. There's no way. There's no way you hit for 300 base power for 7 and you're a legendary Pokemon? Well, I already wrote it's got plus attack and defense. Let's hope. Oh, God. What level did you learn Frenzy Plant? Damn, it's going to learn 5 more moves. I was like, please keep Frenzy Plant the whole rest of the game. I gotta see that special attack later. That's insane. Wow. Feel a little bit better now. Woo! Okay, well, at least we didn't have to end today on a extremely depressing ending. Oh, hey! And... Magic Carp! Let's go! We got Sandy Cheeky and Magikarp's Squeaky. That's pretty fun. Do I have anything else to do after this is over? We can't do Mirage Tower. Oh, wait. We go straight to Gym 5. Let's do Gym 5 before we end the day. I know, like, my game just started, but, like, let's do Gym 5. I didn't realize it was so close to 4. There's nothing else left. It's time to go back to Petalburg. Wish I could fly. Make my life a lot easier. I guess I can look at that to learn. Now, my only fear about going to Petalburg is there's a real chance that the run ends. But I think we got to try. I didn't realize it was like time already. The water HMs would actually be bad. My special attack's not good. Just got to think about the fastest way back to Petalburg. Yeah, we're headed in the general right direction. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Yeah, I kind of forgot. There's only my second time being this deep into the game. There was probably like a better cave or tunnel I could have taken. I'm probably doing this in like the worst possible order, but too late. This is just where I know. This is just what I know works. Oh God, where's my boat? Where's my boat? Where did I leave it? It's usually here. What, I gotta go through that tunnel then? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I gotta take the tunnel. Which I... No, not you. Wait. Hold up. Can I get past them with two? Will they see me if I don't think they'll see me unless I'm right in front of them, but let's go ahead and save just in case. Okay. Wait, no, we can't go this way. This is not... Yeah, I'm in the wrong spot. We need to go up and then over. Oh boy. Yeah. I knew we had to go west. I forgot. We're not at Mauville yet. We need to be at Mauville, then go west. This is... Okay. They only... Thankfully, not punished. This is where I wanted to be. Pain. Yeah, the lack of fly early is pretty annoying. But it's fine. We can walk. All right, Dad. I mean, the run could end here even. I think there's a... I wouldn't say good chance. There's definitely a chance the run ends here. We got to fight a level 50. We did not get a helpful last move. Belly drum into Dad. There's no way. This is going to be a little scary. Let's let it rock. But it's right here. I don't want to save right before a gym fight. Let's do it. Let's do it. On this one, we kind of just pick and choose our gym, but we have to fight everybody anyways. The room themes don't matter. But yeah, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trainers. They all only have one level 42 Mon, but they also all have smart AI and a hyper potion. So something to keep in mind. I'm praying that we can just wax all of them. There's a chance we get favorable matchups. At least they all only have one. What did I say about favorable matchups? Man, it's not a level 3. I'm leaning thinking that Mach Punch still knocks out, but let's do the 9 out of 10 on Sky Uppercut. I think we're going to be okay. That is very good first sight for us. If this doesn't one-shot, I'd be pretty surprised. We have faith here. That's a good start. The recovery room. Hopefully, he'll have to go to the recovery room after we're done with him. We've seen this. We have to hit the 9 out of 10, but we've seen this. We literally just did this and we had less levels the last time we did this. Ka-ching! Alright, coverage is looking good so far. 2 down, 5 to go. I'm glad you guys have so much faith. All right, Zoe, what do we got? Brand new encounter. We can go for damage or we can go for secret power. I think we go secret power just because we know it hits. Oh, paralysis! There we go! Yes! Damn. Do we think Sky Uppercut could knock out? It's close. The other fear, actually, is that they have hyper potions. Maybe not the end of the world. We just hit if they hyper potion, I guess. I'm almost thinking Mach Punch, then another secret power would do it without them getting to use their potion. I'm kind of leaning that way. Yeah, that's not potion range. Oh, God. Please, no. Okay. 20%. Yeah, I think this does it with no heal. I actually think for once our math worked out. Good stuff. A little chunk. Not like the happiest fight, but it could have been way worse. We could have got confused on that. If I got... Oh my God, I'm not holding a berry. I should probably at least hold the berry I have 2 of. You know what I mean? I don't know how I feel about doing Lum again. It's tough. I might. I know how much value they have later, but... Wait, that's only 3 down, right? Yeah, we still got some work to do. Yeah. We want to go this room next. Oh, you can't go backwards. That's annoying. That's fine. Like... Alright, defense room. Butterfree. That's an easy one-shot if we hit the 9 out of 10. I think? Yeah. We must have missed to have seen this land. Or we were slower, because we got our speed dropped earlier. Yeah. Thankfully, have not had too many crucial misses. So far, so good. Plus a level up, that gives us some bonus stats. Plus 4 special defense, plus 3 attack, plus 3 speed even? Yeah, my speed's been climbing. Three to go. And then Big Daddy. Snorlax is surprisingly not so bad. Super Fang would suck. If I remember correctly, Super Fang did not hit as heavy as it should have. I don't know. I saw it at level 30. I think I Mach Punched it at 30. I'm just gonna not miss. Snorlax is normally terrifying. 540 BST. That actually might be low HP. I think Mach Punch might actually be okay in the future. Two to go. The Confusion Room. Cute gym, honestly, like in vanilla. Fun idea. Oh, perfect. We cover that. Frenzy Plant. Okay, I saw it at level 5, though. It doesn't have that anymore. I'm tempted by the Mach Punch, but I just don't know. I'm just going to roll for 9 out of 10 again. Perfect. Coverage has been very beneficial for us in this gym. Last go. PP seems fine. I don't feel like I need to use any PP ups or anything going into the gym. We could. I just don't think we need to for anything. Lunatone, wow. Fighting coverage really went hard here. Oh, sorry. They're psychic. It's actually neutral. But I don't have any notes, which tells me that if this hits, it should one-shot. What? No. Huh. Things have changed a lot since level 8. I must have been way higher. Bummer. That was terrible, actually. Yeah. Observe 2-0? Great news! I'm about to fight my last gym leader, and then I'll join. Well, we don't want to walk into the Hyper Potion. I think this is another one of those Mach Punch into Sky Uppercut situations. Just annoying. Or I could Secret Power, even. Secret Power just slightly less? Yeah, I think I like Secret Power and a Mach Punch. We could maybe get the Paralysis off, too. Oh, and they did Bulk Up, actually. It's not going to work at all. Yeah. That sucks, actually. Why did Weather Ball hit neutrally? Did I miss something? Or is the animation just not change? Why do I feel like that wasn't the Fire Weather Ball? Am I wrong? Cloud 9? Or Airlock or something? Yeah, it must be. The Fire one would have been great. We tank special a lot better. Weird. And sucks. Another tank. Of course, they waited until the last one to show me something nasty. I think Secret Power again, Sky Uppercut. Honestly, I'm going to do Mach Punch Sky Uppercut. I still don't think it'll heal. We're close. I don't think we're quite there. Yeah, neutral actually sucks. I could heal, too. I have the Lemonade, which would heal me for 60. Probably not a bad time to do that. Heal 60, they hit me for 10 more. Now's the time to do it. Just a shame to have to use my little heal that I just got. It won't heal? Oh, you're saying, yeah, you're saying he won't heal? Sure. So I'll get a 50 heal out of this. Oh, use Imprison, useless move. Actually unpunished. But yeah, I think I would certainly rather be hit for a 100 power Fire Weather Ball than a 50 power physical you get what I'm saying. Although it would be fire and in the sun, But I don't know. But I also have weakness, so the sun and weakness offset. So I guess it's would I rather be hit for 50 power into 117 defense? Yeah, it's all about the same actually when you calculate it all together. This is gonna be close with the defense buff. I really need this. No! Oh, you're kidding me! Oh my god. Well, now I kind of want the paralysis. It's got to have 1 HP. I'm going to throw 1 secret power to try and get the paralysis. God. That's very disheartening. I gotta do like 3 of these. At least. At least for some reason they stopped using Weather Ball and they're really into Imprison right now. I'm not gonna stop them from whatever they're cooking right now. I think the smart AI knows what they're doing here. It did. Why did I think Weather Ball only did 10? It's more annoying than I thought. 7 Sky Uppercuts. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, I'm just annoyed because I take more damage here. They don't have another heal, but still infuriating. I didn't really want to be softened up going into the gym leader. I wanted to be at max. We only have 4 complete full heals. We'll have to consider those. We're in such a desperate spot. I'm leaning just using the Lum again. Now, I think we have to play to win. I think we had 2 before, now we only have the 1. I think I might switch to the Paralysis Berry, though. I think that's a bigger fear for us. And we gotta just cross our fingers. Yeah, it's tough. I told you guys it's gonna be tough going into the gym here. Nah, 1 water move would not be good. Our special attack is very low. The only water move that would be remotely acceptable... We just did this weekend. The only water move that would be remotely acceptable as like a room clearer, water spout. I think that's the only water move I would consider, which we had on our physical attacking Suicune run that won. I don't think... I do have white herb also. I don't think that this is an herb fight. It could be. There's an argument for it. We got speed dropped last time and it really hurt. Oh, we have drought anyway. Yeah, we wouldn't want a water move at all. You're right. We don't want eruption instead, I guess. And even then, not that good. Yeah, I guess eruption in the sun would be about as good as Suicune's situation, right? Also doesn't, like, give me crazy coverage with what I'm working with, but, you know, it's something. For sure. Are we feeling white herb? Risk it all on the Lumberry just to get past this dude? This gym is very difficult. Norman's gym is a milestone for several reasons. Yeah, the trainers are very challenging. The level gap is quite close. Honestly, I am actually thinking maybe now is the time to Lum. Either Lum or white herb. I'm thinking just Lum. It's been giving us more trouble. Ah! Now I'm kind of thinking about getting cute with it. Let me dig deep here. I'm gonna take the Lum. This is a big one. True test of strength. Yeah, we have a lot more game to go, and there's a huge amount of grinding that we get as a reward for this. You know, we'll get to pump up our levels. We won't get better moves or anything, but, you know, we'll get to see more game. I'm not going to, like, you know, I do want to think about trying to win the whole run, but, you know. Oh, my God. Wait, well, okay, this could go okay. Last time I saw this dude, they tanked me really hard, but they also didn't do anything. If all they do is roleplay and lock on, I'm okay with that. Missed. Exactly. This Pokemon sucks. Maybe I can even get him to spend some heals. There's an argument Sky Uppercut could have knocked out. Oh, okay. Our special defense is... I don't think this is going to be as bad as it sounds. So, it wasn't great. Maybe we should have just gone for the knockout. I actually don't mind baiting his potions now. There are stronger Pokemon I fear more. Now, maybe I try... I'm not even sure if I get it. It depends on a damage roll. I'm going to go for it, though. Come on. Okay, not punished just because they didn't do another Magical Leaf. It's really weird. We want to be mindful of healing. Like, if we get one shot, it doesn't matter that we have 4 full restores. You know what I mean? Honestly, because we have the full restores, I maybe should have just gone White Herb. The scariest Mon are starting now. Smart AI is going to try and kill me with weakness. Weakness is not the end of the world with our special defense, but they also might try and kill us with other things. Porygon 2. I think we have to go for the high roll on Sky Uppercut. It does more than twice the damage. It's 90%, but it just feels so bad the times you do miss. This is not one of those times. The thing is, I just don't want to heal, you know, using a full restore or max potion to only heal, what, 60 HP? Not even? Seems like not... Like, I think we can afford to... Wow, Delcatty? That one's a Mach Punch KO, I'm pretty sure. This one's much lower BST. I'm going to let it rock. I'm willing to accept I was wrong if I'm wrong. Yes. Wow, Norman's giving us actual normals. We got Canon Norman for a second here. Let's go. More of it. Okay, Shuckle. I did write equals defense. We've only seen Harden from it. This could be scary, or it could have something that hits. Let's get a Rock Throw crit. How about it? Crit. Oh my god, it might actually be a crit. Oh, it was! And all they used was Harden. Probably healing here. Let's assume that they are... Let's assume that they're healing and have to go for the 2-shot, because Mach Punch doesn't work otherwise. Oh, they didn't heal. Okay. What is it? 2 to go now? 2 to go? Oh, okay, Slacking's actually terrifying. It knew counter at level 5, which is horrifying to think about, but it's learned. It has to have unlearned that, right? Yeah. It literally, if it knew it at level 5, it doesn't know it anymore. I didn't write any stat stuff. This is actually Canon Norman. This is ridiculous. I do think we have to go for the 90% Sky Uppercut. Slacking is basically the second best Pokemon in the game. I would say like normal typing into 670 VST. Horrifying, terrifying Mon. If it has a stab normal physical move, we just might be dead. But if it doesn't, I don't know what we did at level 5. Oh no, I think we were just trying to catch it. I don't even think we battled it. There's a chance that we're just dead. But we have to try and go for the strongest hit. 85 stab, good physical attack into normal. We got to give it our best try. We're still faster, which is not bad. We don't know what the defenses are. Oh man, acid armor makes this a little weirder. Damn. I can maybe try and go Mach Punch into Sky Uppercut or Secret Power into Sky Uppercut, maybe? I think I like Secret Power. I don't want him to heal. Oh, we got the para. That's pretty sweet. No! Milk Drink! Nasty! He said I'm going to heal anyway. Are you kidding me? Dude, I actually might run out of Sky Uppercuts. I'm still going to throw it. The paralysis helps a lot, though. He can't heal that. He doesn't have coverage for that. Oh, another acid armor. Oh my god, what a demon. We have to get around the... Okay, this is actually going to be really bad for us. Like, low key. High key. We're going to have to use PP Restoration. I don't even know if I can get around with the... It's close. Oh, Milk Drink throws the math off. I think we have... This is the first... Oh my god, this is so gross. I don't even know if this dude can hit me. He can just stand there and take it. I need him to get paralyzed more. He's playing a stall deck. He's trying to get me to deck out. Yeah, we have 2 max elixir and 1 max ether. We should be okay. It's just, like, we'll probably use them too. Just supremely annoying Mon. Yeah, crit to get through that is really what we need. Now, Razor Wind to stab actually is bad. Razor Wind stab? I mean, 80... Yeah, that's still really bad for us. I don't think we want to heal yet. I mean, I don't know what his attack is. It could be really bad. Problem is, we're going to want to heal and refresh our Sky Uppercut. Can he get para-haxed for once? I think we're probably going to have to use a big, big heal after this hit. We have to pray it doesn't kill us. Or paralyzed, can't move. When he does that, he doesn't get a new Razor Wind, right? Like, he basically wasted 2 turns. He hasn't even used his heal yet. As disgusting as that is, I don't think he has. He has 2 Hyper Potion. This dude sucks. I think we want to take a turn and get our punches back. 2 chances to shut down a 2-turn move. Yeah. EP up. We could have done it. I thought we were fine. I didn't know we'd run into this. It's fine. Where the heck are my ethers? I can't read is one of my biggest problems. I'm going to do just ether. I think our other moves are looking fine, right? 15 more Sky Uppercuts. Oh, Jesus Christ. This guy is a demon, man. He gets so many more milk drinks still, too, if he wants to. I wish I had some kind of poison or something to inflict. Paralysis is the best that I've got. Hitting a crit. You know, what is it, 1 in 16 or whatever? We gotta hit one eventually. If he does a 3rd acid armor, I'm gonna throw up. Oh, and Gust. He has another... That confused me because it's a very similar animation to Razor Wind. Gust is... It actually didn't hit that badly. How much did that Gust do? 12? 12 at base 40, so... We can extrapolate that a Razor Wind would not kill us unless it was a crit. We can also extrapolate that this dude's an asshole. Oh yeah, we knew it doesn't know counter. If it knew counter, we'd be in big trouble, but we just knew it didn't know it. Because he knew it at too low a level. Oh my god. I can't... Every time I think I'm in the range where I can start trying to play mind games of like... This is a crazy Pokemon. We need more paralysis, for real. Now, my defense is low. Okay, there we go. I would say he has medium attack. Can't believe I'm already used 5 of these. We need him to get paralyzed on the milk drink turns. What do I do? I mean, this is my bit. Like, we have to try and break it down as best we can. We need a crit. We haven't hit one yet. To ignore the defense boost, we just can't get one. We're just fishing, basically. If he does another Razor Wind, I'm probably going to heal before it. Like, if I see him whipping one up. We need a crit. Oh my god. Yeah, so much... No, I don't think... Sky Uppercut does not have increased crit, right? Going for crits on Mach Punch? I mean, I'm trying to end it now, though. I'd like to kill him before he... I mean, we got time to burn, I guess. The damage is just so low. If I do get a crit... I know it doesn't exist, like, wasting a crit. I think if I crit on Mach Punch, it won't knock out, but if I crit on Sky Uppercut, it will. My fear is he gets off that final Razor Wind and then it's over, Acid Armor, and then we're just destroyed. I can try it, but it's going to do very little each time. Like, very, very little. I mean, I have 2 more max elixirs, though. I'm actually going to go with my gut here. I get your guys' concern. My PP is so high, we're not usually going to need to use many, like, PP... Like, if I had to use 1 more max elixir, that's annoying, but then I have 1 more to go. This game has no crazy dungeons. I think 1 plus whatever other stuff it pick up in the rest of the game is fine. Apparently, they nerfed Milk Drink to 5 PP in Gen 9. Yeah, it would have been nice. He was down. I'm going to go with my gut here. I get the concern. I worry he's going to damage me too quickly. Yeah, Gust. I don't think I die to a crit Gust, but I am eyeing up, like, my next big potion. Missed finally happened. Damn. And Parahax. I keep thinking, oh, here comes the crit. Crazy. Like, I get it. The problem is, I don't think he uses Milk Drink unless his attack gets to a certain low point. I could be wrong. I don't know exactly how the smart AI works. I still think, you know, we'll crit eventually. Now, unfortunately, how much was that? I think we have to heal here. This dude's such a pain. Yeah, 14. We're going to heal. Oh, man, even with the paralysis, this dude's just destroying me. Yeah, we just do a max potion. We don't need to do a full restore. Wait, no. We don't max potion or full restore. We do the third one. Hyper potion. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, we're leech-seeded or poisoned, or they use Perish Song. There's 100 reasons we could just lose straight up, right? Yeah, nothing I can do but pray for the Parahax. This will actually hit pretty hard, I think, if he gets it off, so... I just hope we crit here. We still haven't hit one. We're just fishing for it. I keep thinking. Oh, this is going to be bad. Yeah. Like, we can't take a lot of those. Crit, 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 crit. Paralyzed. I think it's close. I think Mach Punch into Sky Uppercut maybe does it if he does not Milk Drink. That's so close. Oh, we got Parahax again. I don't think it does it. I don't think it's enough. He has not used his second Hyper Potion yet. Yeah, I'm like... it's so close. This has happened to me so many times. Yeah, he has 1 regular Hyper Potion. I know. Go for the uppercut crit? I mean, even a Mach Punch crit would do it. The crit ignores the defense buffs. I'm only doing uppercut if I think uppercut kills. It's so close. Let's just go for a damage roll. Otherwise, like, what's the smallest? Like, I was like, I could rock throw. Rock throw might only do a tiny bit. They could be in heal range now, even. It's tight. I don't think it's in range yet. I don't know if another sliver will do it. I think we just gotta try. This is our best chance. I don't think it's gonna do it, though. Yeah, I knew it. Oh, milk drink anyway. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably have to use our elixir. It's only got 2 of those left. Yeah, I keep chucking. Just chuck it to the bottom. Oh, missed. Okay. Oh, another milk drink. Okay. I mean, okay. My fear is he does the last acid armor here. This is atrocious, man. He's about to run out, thankfully. Yeah, I'm fine using another elixir. It's just very annoying. Actually, it's actually going to be a little worse once he's spamming just attacking moves. He's going to make me have to use another heal. Well, not worse, I guess. We just need him to get paralyzed. We need him to use more Razor Winds and get paralyzed more. Oh, come on. 2 misses in a row? It's 1 in 100. Milk Drink has 10? 3 in a row? That's the second time I've gotten the 1 in 1,000. It is a 1 in 1,000 chance to miss a 90% move 3 consecutive times. Actually gonna have to use another heal. He better get paralyzed here. How about I get my 50% 2 times in a row? God damn it. And a critical hit. Dude, I must have gotten a bad damage roll in that Sky Uppercut. And that one did way worse. I don't even think I need a double crit. I think I just need any 1 critical hit. How many turns is he going to get to avoid paralysis while I miss my 90% move consecutively? Yes. Yeah, that's my fear. I don't think he uses Milk Drink until his health reaches a certain stage. And I think just pinching away at Mach Punch would have taken it too slowly. I would have taken more hits over time. He's out of Milk Drinks. We still have to play around his heal. We're still going to probably use most of it. If I could get 1 critical hit, we'd actually be fine. I mean, how many Sky Uppercuts have I clicked where it's actually considered unlucky that I've not hit the 1 in 16 or whatever? Thank God we got the hacks again. Yeah, I mean, the paralysis is the only reason that we're still in the game. Such a demon, man. Yeah, here comes Gust. Oh, thankfully he's out of Milk Drink. I think 2 Sky Uppercut actually might do it. I don't know if it puts him into range. It'll be close. Red, he'll do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. You've got to be kidding me! Can I get 1 crit? I actually might have to use the last elixir. I mean, I'm down to 5. After I use 5 of these, he'll be really close to dead, though. And he cannot heal anymore. He's officially out of ways to heal. You could argue at some point, it's like, do I just hold on to some Sky Uppercuts for the last Mon? Maybe I hold 2 for the last Mon, just in case. Yes, finally, we got it! We've been fishing for that the whole time. I was going to say 1 crit to undo his +4 defense is all we need. Oh my God, finally. Took way too long. You'll crit when you don't need to. I don't know if I would say I didn't need to there, and I definitely wanted to. I'm so sad I've had to use 2 of my mega heals. I better not have to use any more. I mean, the run's still not over. Here comes the ace. Hope we're ready. It's been a while since I've fought a real Mon. Can I please get some, like, some grace here? Don't want to see that guy ever again. You know... Yeah, I don't know. I think if we know what we know now... Yeah, we just need to hope he unlearns, like, Milk Drink. Can I get some grace and get, like, one break after what just happened to me? I mean, okay, that's nothing. He's gonna spam that. We have 14 rock throws. I don't really have anything that takes advantage of this. It's not like I have a spot heal. Not using any X items. I'm just gonna let him do his detects. Oh my god, we did get some great... Oh! That could do good damage. Oh, I was gonna say without the... Jesus. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, do we think Secret Power clears? Secret Power should be enough, right? Oh, it's close. Yeah, he has good defense and low HP. Yeah, because, like, the bar moves fast, but it doesn't... Yeah. This would be a guy to hit with special, man. How do we feel about Secret Power? Yeah, the heal sucks. We may just have... Oh, 61 damage on the takedown. I think we have to roll the 9 out of 10. I just feel really sick and disgusting about it. We can't heal again. Even if we heal again, it doesn't really benefit us. I think we just have to go for the 9 out of 10, and it's just super frustrating if it doesn't hit. It won't be close on the rock throw. If we rock throw, it'll knock out for sure. Takedown damage recoil. Takedown damage recoil doesn't matter. If he takes down again, we die. If we're playing to, like, claw and survive, we could heal one more time and it would maybe help. I think we just have to accept and be content with a 90% chance to end this misery. I know that using... I mean, they're full restores. You just have to play to win the game all the way through to some degree. I think we've... Man, my Lumberry did nothing, by the way. Neither would White Earth. They just don't matter. Maybe he'll do a different move. I think the AI will... If the AI sees the chance to kill, it will... Oh, takedown's not 100% accurate either. Not saying we get it, but... I think we rock throw and we make our peace with it. I've made my peace with it. I'm okay with the outcome. I've accepted that we made this risk. But yeah, F you, buddy! Get out of here, Dad! You're not my real dad! Yeah, you can't. I couldn't either. I know how it feels, Dad! You better run! I'm getting the belt now! You raised me wrong! Balanced badge. There was nothing balanced about that fight. You better give me a good move, Dad. After the hell you put me through, you better give me a goated move right now. Not even a medium one. Actually, the most nuts move. I'm actually mad. Like, legitimately, if he gives me a move that we even need, like, I don't know, like aerial ace or something, I'm still mad. That's how mad he made me. He needs to give me something good. No matter what. I swear to God. Yeah, that ain't it. It's not like... We tried our best, man. Still holding two big heels. We're, the wheels are starting to come off a little bit here, as you can see. Oh boy. It's water time. Well, we got, as you guys know, there's so much, Once water's activated, there's so much we can do with it. Yeah. Wow. Hey, you know what? You could say Norman did come back home with the milk. Disgusting. That's a good pun, though. Oh, he came home with the milk, all right. Oh, what a disgusting slacking. It's weird, though, because, like, it was disgusting enough to be extremely annoying. But not disgusting enough where it felt like... I mean, you give it, like, poison or something, we just lose right away. Like... Statistically, as much as that Pokemon enraged us, it sure wasted a lot of our time. That might have been the longest single battle I've ever done. I think that broke a new record. But you could argue because it's the longest battle I've ever done that it also wasn't the worst. That thing drops one Leech Seed or Poison or Burn, we just die. If it has better attacks, we die. If it has rough skin, we die. I'm choosing today to count our blessings. We have 5 badges. It's going to be a nice little mark on the Hall of Fame. We're going to get definitely a big chill session going into Gym 6. A lot of grinding and farming and leveling up. Unfortunately, no new moves. We only have 3 more chances for new moves. We'll see how it treats us. Beggars can't be choosers. Our moveset could be much better. It could be much worse. You never know. The gym leaders in Elite Four could always have garbage mons until Slacking showed up. Fairly unfrightening team. Actually, that Torkoal hit pretty hard too. Or not Torkoal. What was he? No, it wasn't Torkoal. I should probably put a note in there. I think it had pretty good attack. Scary Mon. And unfortunately, it will always have takedown. If we saw it at level 50, it's got left in moveset. You know. Hey, we made it interesting. It felt like it was kind of a chill, like boring, like, you know, kind of just carved through kind of stream. But it actually ended up being pretty good. I feel bad. Normally, I end with a raid, but I've missed... Because that gym took so long, I missed more of the game than I wanted to. I can, like... It's good courtesy to raid. I just, like... very quickly look and see if the friend is live. Or maybe I'll just make a recommendation. I guess I'll do the right thing. But for those of you guys who are new, just hopped in, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Tuesday and Thursday, I stream in the evening. I'm actually not streaming this Saturday, probably. That's when I play my Pokemon card game tournament. It will either be Saturday evening or Sunday. I'll get a better... I don't know how long little local tournaments last. I might be able to stream later in the night on Saturday, but it won't be my usual early afternoon stream that I do. BM Somega is streaming right now. Some more Kaizo IronMON. Looks like he's going for a second attempt on Emerald. I think he's streaming. Let me give another check here. Did he just walk away to stream descend? He's just up and dancing. I'm gonna send the love to him if you want to watch more Kaizo Emerald. And he's going for, it looks like his second dub. And maybe giving him some good luck will also help us get our second dub. That got a little wild at the end, but I had a really good time. As always, thank you guys for being such a wonderful audience, giving me an outlet to have these fun conversations, do these fun challenges. Treat yourself well. Hope everybody who's dealing with natural disasters, family problems, or illnesses, everything goes good for everybody. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.